She's back. She gonna be beam horning up now, y'all. That's gonna be her. She's technically not doing her own scope, but she's gonna beam horn. She's back. Dun dun dun. She's back. Hey, bitch. Cuckoo Bird, Dust Bunny, whatever your other screen name was. Oh, hell. Let's fire up Donlod. Y'all, she back. She is back like a motherfucker. Y'all. She's back, bitch. I'm about calm down. You people are rushing me. I'm not as well versed in this as other people. Calma tus huesos. Hold on, I'll get you in a minute, Sushi. She's back.
My DMs because
oh hell,
so
she
many
dropped.
messages I have to read, and I couldn't find Scooter's DM. I said,
she
get a hold
dropped.
of Scooter, get her the fuck out of there, and get her down from that beam because she's gonna trigger fucking everybody with this Brian shit.
She dropped.
Now I'm just hearing the Stormy shit. Now I'm really pissed. Bitch, go back to where we've all got moved on from that Brian shit.
This is amazing.
She dropped.
Just the other day, Glock was saying in Donlod's scope how Neo and I harassed poor Cece and all this stuff and how horrible people we were, and now she's going at Cece herself. Gotta love it. Gotta love it all.
Oh my god, you guys, you can't write this stuff. She's back, Johnny. Cece's back. She's gonna be a beam whore.
Well, no, she dropped. She got really mad at mine.
Oh, that I don't
Stormy can talk about whatever the fuck she wants. If you don't fucking like it, you hit the motherfucking X. It's real simple.
Because Cece was blaming Stormy, saying that Stormy triggered her because she had just put her dog down when Stormy
licensed
scoped the euthanasia of her own beloved dog.
All this old stuff or whatever.
Because she needed.
Well, who sent all the time? Did Dr. Bud say who sent that?
Tigger sent those DMs. Good God.
This is all Tigger's fucking fault.
Tigger sent the DMs
Once
that Dr. Bud showed and triggered Cece. And that's why Cece beamed up in Dr. Bud.
Angela, where did this transpire? I missed that part. Sam, shut the fuck up. Jesus.
People are just fighting there.
Where did this transpire?
So Tigger sent these DMs to Bud. Bud shows this shit. That triggers Cece to beam up, right? Because we're talking about the daughter again, correct?
Yeah.
These DMs that are from 2018, by the way.
They're 2018.
Fucking 18.
Hi, Amy's mom. Okay. Oh my.
Relevant.
Oh my God! You can't write this stuff. She's back, bitches. She's fucking back, y'all.
And the thing is, I don't know if those DMs are real. I don't know if what was said in there. I didn't even look at them all.
You're not privy to Tigger and Neil's DMs, so how would you even know, right?
But I mean, it goes along with the story like that has been told a million times on here, which is nothing that's been
Clay
hidden.
Run.
It's nothing new.
Right. It's all old shit. She's been jonesing for a way to come back.
We've all, each individually and collectively have always admitted to anything that we've done. When Neo said that he put a link or whatever on that fucking page. So who cares?
Right. And the other day when Jody Light said that she thought that Cece was Cuckoo Bird, and now look, every time her troll gets busted, she comes out as herself on a new app name.
Well, that
after
I've
a troll
known that
gets
there was
busted.
one called Dust Bunnies something. I don't know if it had numbers or X's or something around it, and I knew that one was her for a long time.
Yep.
Somebody brought it to my attention.
It's crazy. She's getting off on a technicality after promising her daughter that she wouldn't scope by beam horning.
Her fucking daughter doesn't care that she's She lives in another fucking state. Like, she gives a shit that her mother's on Periscope.
Glock is stupid. Just the other day, she was like defending Cece, like Sushi said, and now she's like, fuck Cece. It never makes any sense.
Yeah, she said Sushi and Neo harassed poor Cece to death.
No, you can't.
Just the other day. Like, honestly, like,
It's
fucking 3 days
crazy.
ago. And now she's screaming and hollering at her.
Now Jules is in the theme. It's Jules, Mind Tease, and Glock in the theme in Don Lods.
Yeah, what is
I have it.
Okay, got it.
For PTSD and how this app has like triggered her whatever PTSD that's something out of nowhere. And Stormy, well, first it was, and Jeff constantly with the CC stuff, you know, like the knock jokes and stuff. Big fucking deal, right? It's like your 2-3-1 jokes, big deal. You fucking get over it, right? And then all of a sudden, and Stormy, well, I lost dog, and how dare Stormy scope about her dog? Oh, how dare her? People need to be more careful with what they scope because they don't know how it affects people. Again, like the same circle bullshit with Brian. You guys have no idea. I know stuff, and I'm not telling you.
People can scope about anything.
Whatever they want.
This is crazy.
Look at the shit that she used to fucking scope about. Exactly. Hit the X. If you don't like it, if it's
We tell the truth.
Most people who own
Jules dropped
if
already.
you don't like it, Cece, you leave the room. If I would get upset if someone was talking about an animal passing, I would X out. I just respectfully.
What do I always tell people?
Don Lot is live. Yes, Deb.
Exactly. You have free will to make your own choice. Choose to exit out of the scope. Period.
You can see this stuff is still festering.
Don't blame someone else.
She's still mad about old shit.
I don't know. Yeah, like I said, again, some of the new people coming in here. Yes, I knew Dusty was CC. I mean, there's a lot of trolls that are on here that I know. People say, hey, don't.
This is crazy. She never left. That's the thing. She never left.
I just want to come into your scopes without, being bothered or whatever.
Oh, there's Steven. He doesn't know what happened, so he wants the deeds. He's trying to get in the mix.
You might know, but they tell me because I usually block accounts, and they say, hey, you blocked my, they message me on Twitter. This is my account. I just want to sit in there and listen and watch, and, so I don't give them up. Yeah.
An honest question. Did you know about her dog?
I don't remember her telling me about her dog.
So how were you supposed to know? What if you'd have went live and something like this happened? How would you know? And you knew that she was Dusty Dreams.
Oh, that's what I said,
Steven, okay, I'm out because nobody acknowledges presence.
Like I said, I don't remember her telling me about her dog. She may
He'll come in here in a couple of seconds, watch.
Not now, Steven. Just sit down and listen.
But like I said, how...
Exactly.
But
which
she
tells
was,
me she was watching in the background.
Once again, she's been lying that she's not watching, right?
Exactly.
She's watching in the background. How would she know?
Hit the fucking X. That's why I always said hit the fucking X. Hold on. What did you say, Jules? And Jewel Purper?
I am a wackadoodle.
You said, I think Jules Purper said something. What did you say, Jules?
Let me scroll back up. God, the comments are closing. Don lied even about me I was gone for months when I just wanted to come in.
Yeah, she told me about one of her.
Yup, they're still here. Bank it.
There you are. I'm going to call you back. It's just, you can't blame a scoper, and I'm not even going to say a certain scoper.
That's
you
like blaming the news for reporting a car accident.
But I'll tell you right,
your friend had one 4 days
That
prior.
that's Sushi playing CC clips. That's the whisper.
All this, to fit their narrative. I'll tell you that right now. I tell you right now, people
not me. I
saying
don't
that
care.
shit.
No, Donald, we're not saying that. We're just talking about the fact that she's back.
He asked me for the scoop. He respected my privacy. Exactly. I respect people's privacy.
Does it matter at the end of the day?
She wants so bad for people to believe that narrative that she's put out there and stuck to all of this time.
Yeah.
That it keeps coming up and coming up and coming up.
This is what she does. It's a pattern.
Stay here, guys. Stay here. Don't give her.
And like I said, Cece
Glock. God,
believes in her mind that that's true.
From
so
the Brian
tell her
thing,
that's not the truth. She'll never believe that it's not the truth because she's delusional.
She is.
Been a part of our community for longer than I've known you guys. And Stormy has a lot of support.
That's
on
Nutmeg
and
Mama.
if her dog passed away and she needed to come on here to vent and to receive support from people that are her family, then
well, no, she came on and euthanized the dog on Scope. So I think that's what Cece's talking about.
Yeah, Cece's like, how could she do that? And blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
She's like she's lecturing about bad content.
I'm going through my own pet tragedy.
Right. Hey, sucker Jimmy.
Me. It's all about me.
There are people that do that on here, Clay. They make everything that isn't about them about them.
Her dog passed away.
There are people that do that. And one of those people that does that is Cece.
Right, she wasn't.
And so
she wasn't. And even if she was, that's not Stormy's responsibility to go around to every motherfucker on here and say, hey.
Yeah, and that's your right to that opinion, JDL. We're not. It's not about whether it's right or wrong. It's about Cece flipping it around and making it about herself. Like, how dare she do that or whatever, and then talk about it ad nauseum when she feels like it.
Whenever
tonight
she did that, I thought why are you doing this kind of thing? But
right,
that's her. That's what she had to do for herself. You know, everybody deals with grief and loss different. So I got to watch it, but to me, it was not something.
Yeah, but we can't force her not to do that, right?
But I would never tell her you're not allowed to grieve that way.
Yeah, I hate people that eat on here, and yet people eat on here. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be meat, but I hate people that eat while they're scoping. Like, I get snacking, but eating your full-on meals and chomping your fucking jaw is like, oh my God, stop. But, you know.
Yeah, but JDL, like I remember when that happened with the Stormy thing, it triggered JDL, you know, because of her loss of a pet. But JDL, have you thought of it over? Have you replayed it in your mind?
Have you gone live?
Now that it was brought up again, has it created those memories? Like, it seems like Cece's been hanging on to this since then. I don't even know.
Yeah, she's been waiting to use it. Mm-hmm. It's like she's been waiting to use it as something, as a point. Yeah. Right. Exactly. That's what she didn't do. She watched it and got upset and has been holding on to that and decided to use it tonight.
Mm-hmm. And why?
Cheesecake? Who's Cheesecake?
And Tigger. Oh, let's talk about
and then that. Tigger busting out old DMs for the sake of busting them out, knowing that Bud is messy and likes the drama. God damn.
Why you keep coming in and out? You coming in
like how can you not have the ability to see forward that, okay, if I do this because I don't know why I'm doing it, after, you know, it's going to trigger this chain of events.
Right, because she knows Cece's been watching in the background.
All that shit was put to rest, and now here it is again.
Right. She knows Cece's been watching in the background, so she knew exactly what would happen.
I wouldn't doubt if those two fucking old bitches were on the phone like, hey, let's do this today.
Cece's live?
I don't know. I'm at work, though, so I'm just trying to listen.
Where?
Is Dust Bunny live? Fucking bitch. Hold on. Let me go find her ass. What is it? At Dust Bunny 1, right?
I don't even know what's going on. I'm just trying to listen because I have nothing better to do.
I got messages like Cece's and Dr. Bud.
Is it at Dust Bunny 1? That's Donlod, but I'm looking for what's her face.
What is her name?
Dust Bunny or something? What's the app? I can't remember the app. I can't remember the fucking app. God damn.
I I don't know
Hold
what's
on.
going on.
Dusty Dreams or
I'm
something?
not gonna get
Dusty Dreams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me go look on my troll account.
Dottie's saying she's not live.
Oh, hell. Who lied to me? Who lied to me? Damn.
Churchy's roach.
Churchy has roaches. Okay, let's go back to fucking download. Well, she deletes. She's gonna delete every time she goes live anyway. Let me just check.
I don't know where we're at.
Dust Bunny 2. Let's go check. Is she deleted?
I know there's one there.
No, but like
I know
a
that's a
recent
title
one.
scope. Churchy, if you don't have money.
Where the fuck?
Yeah, it's Dusty Dreams 2 altogether.
Oh, fuck. I
But
hate
there's no scope there.
Periscope. Okay, so there is nothing. Fuck it. Never mind. Fuck it.
It's like an old churchy thing.
It's an old churchy bitch scope.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch about churchy scope. Let's go back to Don Lod.
Chi-Chi, yeah, but she pulled the cards, right? That was great. Chi-Chi's camera thing. Ring cam.
I don't know, Cece. You can come back in, Cece, if you want.
She's probably crying.
And how about her and Dr. Bud flirting? Gross. That was so gross.
So gross.
I don't know who you are, so you can't be my Mech Sombre 13. Introduce yourself in the comments.
You have Poi? Wait, does that person really have Poi?
How dare you spin Poi when I lost my Poi? I'm triggered. So what, are we all gonna bitch about what triggers us on Scope when we should hit the X? When we should just hit the X?
I don't know.
That was so stupid. Tigger is a messy bitch, busting out old shit. What a fuckhead.
I wish he would too.
Oh. No, I just got a new pair today.
Cece's crying in her pillow because she broke her promise to her child to not be on Periscope anymore.
I didn't know none of this shit.
Bud has already told us he suffers from ED. Yep. Oh my god. Does anybody want tennis spoilers? Oh my god, that's a big one.
Whatever Donna drinking or whatever she does is none of my business.
If you start reading DMs, she'll come in. That's funny what Jody says in downloads about Cece. I can't believe any DMs about her, she'll come right in like she did to Dr. Bud's Scope. She wasn't there, and all of a sudden, Dr. Bud started reading showing those DMs, and boom, she was right there.
Everybody knows you're back, so call in. You kind of can't bombs and then take.
Oh, Cece.
Cece, oh Cece.
You need to tell your child that Grandma Cece's back. Tigger gave Dr. Bud some old Tigger and Neil DMs that he showed that had to do with Cece.
So I don't know. Where's Dr. Bud at?
From 2018.
Just want to know.
Her and Glock can cry about Neil together. Exactly. Fucking shit. Busting out old shit.
Dr. Bud ain't live. Dr. Bud, where you at?
Do you think CC yelling will start again? Oh, yes, honey. Just in beams, though. In beams. She'll never do it. She's getting off the technicality by not doing a scope because she told her daughter she wouldn't scope. So that's her technicality.
I'm trying to find a good one to read.
Glock is back in Download's beam.
Nope. Try again, Dr. Bud.
Are you kidding me?
I can't help it, Glock. That was for you.
Remember, guys? Remember when Cece had everybody believing that Neil and I ruined her fucking Christmas? Remember that in December?
I remember that. I remember listening to that.
Look, here is a DM between Neil and Cece, which Cece says 12/17/17 at 5:22 a.m. my time. My son has no idea I am not coming for Christmas. I also have other kids. I'm just not leaving my dogs again. So she had already planned to not be with her family at that time.
And then she goes on Scope and cries and screams and bitches that y'all ruined her Christmas.
That she couldn't leave the house. But yet she said, my son has no idea I am not coming for Christmas. I also have other kids. I'm just not leaving my dogs again. So there. And everybody just kept thinking, oh my God, he said he was going to send a bomb. Nope.
But I don't know. And maybe I've said something to aggravate Glock. I don't know what I said, but I apologize.
Dr. Bud's in the beam of Dawnline.
Yeah, you, Bud, not coming from you. I don't even want to look at more of your comments. I done showed you all your shit. I don't even want to say to you. Just go on and say what you got to say.
So what's going on with Cece and shit?
To Glock or somebody else.
What do you mean what's going on with Cece?
I didn't know she was going to come in your scope and go live. Was you shocked that she called in?
Yes.
Come on.
I knew Dust Bunny was CC. But that's nobody's fucking business. Dr. Bud got slaughtered in the poll. If I'm going to read, I didn't.
Come on. These people are such fucking liars.
Person must be, I don't know who that person is. I don't really care. I know it's a moderator in my room, so that shows how my moderation goes. So I'll be going over the moderators tonight and straightening that out. I can't believe I let that person fucking get me, do mind fuck me.
Oh, great. Now Maddie beamed up. Maddie Rife beamed up in Dawnline.
A lot of shit just to piss people off, but we're not here to talk about that. We're not here to talk about that. I don't know what
I would make everyone a moderator, and the last man standing wins.
We've never taken anything. We've never done anything
Maddie,
to
you kind of think
her.
like I said, there's a method to my madness, and I don't care who don't like it.
He probably does have mod meetings with his mods. You can go live to your mods only. Did y'all know that?
Yes, I saw that.
He probably does that. He has mod meetings.
With Cece calling in?
No. Do you know what's going on with me and you?
Yeah.
I know what's going on with me and you. I don't give a fuck what everybody else assumes, okay? That they let them assume.
That's fair.
Okay? That's really all I got to say on that. And as far as CC calling in, no, I didn't expect it. But I didn't expect to get the information I got on Neil that sealed the case that said...
No, it doesn't! Oh my God!
Oh my God, what? My...
So I did it really just to throw some shit at them. You know, because of all the shit they've been talking
them.
And I thought,
them.
I didn't think about CC to tell you.
Them.
You realize that you doing that and choosing to do that has opened a shitstorm on your little friend fucking Tigger?
And then I
and her
kept going and
dumbass
looking,
ass
and I thought, it's really CC's not mad.
Ever since he wanted to play the panic attack scope, and he got like told not to, he's had a real issue with Neil from that time.
Play it.
They always create CC's bullshit. So
that's what I want. I want them to stop with them, in each other's bullshit. Like that.
All we do is play sound clips of CC.
Said that she knew the owners who built it and lived into it before Richard's parents, our mother, and him moved in it. That's all I said. Now we're off of that.
He's glitching. Fuck, I hate this Wi-Fi only iPad. Well, I don't hate it. I'm sorry, Susie. I wish it had data.
Because I feel now CC knows who actually did it, because I mean it admits it. They said, let's take it to our grave.
This come out way fucking long ago.
I was just calling in.
This is like 2 years old.
As a follow-up,
nothing happened because of that.
You can give me all your
she simply closed the part off.
Oh my God. Them.
Instead of just getting up here and being like, listen, all you bitches. All your unwanted come-ons. Anyways, that's all I wanted.
All this deflecting in download scope.
See you later.
So yeah, listen,
CC knew she's not a victim. Exactly. I'm reading comments.
You're going to be addressed by your name, so you don't have to throw no kisses. I'm still throwing my heart. I will not be saying no more. All the shit about the send
You can't
me
shut it off now,
snap
bitch. You
shit.
opened the
Yeah,
fucking
that's all
faucet.
fucking
Believe me, I got
Yep,
lost.
we're going
I could
there.
go for months.
We're going there.
What am I gonna do? I'm a jail man. Come on. Come on. Get fucking real. Jesus Christ. You know, like I don't talk to Tina's mom, but I've showed pictures. A lot of you ain't seen it because you're not allowed in my shit. I'm just tired of you fucking people.
He will eventually.
Someone mentioned that.
Don't worry.
Call in, but you wouldn't let Jules.
I sent him a message.
No, hang on. I addressed that 3 times. Jules called in first, and I tried to let her in. She didn't come in. I asked Cece. Cece said she
Himself,
really
frivolous.
and I said,
Frivolous.
Jules, call in, and I told Cece it would not be
Frivolicious.
fair. Play it back. I've got it. I can play it back for you. I tried to hit Jules, and I said, Jules, come back. So she didn't come back. You can ask Cece that.
Steven beamed up. Steven beamed up. Oh, great. Here we go.
Yes, Steven.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Steven. I've been dragging my ass for all this time. So, and not about you. I guess I did something stupid in the Perry people's eyes. You know, so I collect. I've got 17 machines, but they're not machines now. They're called devices. I learned that today.
God.
So I'm going to add you back, Steven. I want to have a talk to you. Okay.
Jules went live because he wouldn't add her.
Hey, we both had a wonderful day today, you and I.
Yes, we did.
We both got to deal with shit.
Yeah, but I'm going to take care of mine, and I'm trying to get you to take care of yours. Watch how I follow it.
Well,
Please.
I don't know how to take care of mine because I got a different.
Okay, Steve, are you done? I mean, I don't mean to interrupt
Steve, Donald wants to kick him out.
Yeah,
Steven.
You know what I want to say?
What?
Yes, Jules.
I hate everything that has drug us through the mud together. All I wanted to do is take this Aussie guy to my room. I have to be happy and feel loved. This will happen. Yeah, she said that.
Is that a CCDM?
Yes, from 12/20/17.
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, because they rated back. Oh no, that's from December of 2017.
If they want to go back to old DMs, we might as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
We might as well.
Sorry, Jules. I didn't mean to do that to you. I just figured
Tigger,
when I'm doing
bitch.
something and I know 2 people, I let them come up.
That's why you never delete anything. Call us digital hoarders. Call us crazy. But this is why you never delete anything.
You are a very deep person. Where I am, where I am such an open book, it's very intense at times. Maybe I feel a little scared of feelings. I like the safe, fun way of being friends, yet I desire and lost you. Where is my future? It's truly unclear. Mm-hmm. I can't be without you.
Oh. Hello.
They want. Hello. It's always her when it comes to this group. It's her.
Mm-hmm.
Won't. That's just it. She won't.
She won't. Remember, she wouldn't even speak during shit.
If they want to do that, then we can do that, you know? Am I glitchy? Fuck. Oh. All right. Maybe that'll help. Better? Worse? Same thing? Oh, it's her because she's Android. These people just don't want to get iPhones. Fucking people.
Oh my God, you have me in tears. I'm just so not into all of this. You jacked off to her. I did not like that.
Oh?
I let it go. I overlooked that. I'm just being sucked into all of these mind games. If you liked me, why would you FaceTime a friend and jack off? I did not like that. Okay, not jack off, yet rubbing it out. This has all gone crazy. Neil's response was, because she's a slut, and that's what she gets. Because remember, guys, this was a joke.
Right. To y'all, it was just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. We might as well go there if she wants to go there, Tigger.
Please stop this hate. If we had anything at all, can you stop the hate? I know I care. I just have never heard you so angry.
And I know she's watching this one. Hey, Cece. We're just reading back your words. Hey, girl, hey.
Yeah,
hey, girl, hey. We might as well do it if that's what they want to do. We might as well do this.
The catalyst of it all, of December of 2017, when she said that we ruined her Christmas and that Neil threatened her in some way that she could not leave her house. But yet I have a fucking DM from her saying, my son has no idea I am not coming for Christmas. I also have other kids. I'm just not leaving my dogs again.
Don't leave your dogs. Mm-hmm. Hi, Sushi. Hi, Wheels.
Hey.
Hello.
You have to say something funny.
I like when you giggle in my beam like you're 12. Oh, and thank you for that link. Thank you for that link to the UFC main event. It was good quality. It's still up too.
I know, that's crazy. Like 35,000 people watch that shit and it's still up.
It's a miracle it's still up. That was a good 40-second fight though.
You know, that's how I found Periscope. In 2015, there was a Manny Pacquiao fight that I wanted to watch for free, and I read online that you could watch it. Yeah, you could watch it on Periscope. I'm like, what's Periscope?
I watch concerts on Periscope.
Yeah.
Well, the Tigger, somebody, Lols asked about the Tigger situation. Well, that's an embarrassing one, to be honest. I don't know.
It's kind of embarrassing.
But my friends seem to think that Tigger liked me in some way, and I don't know. It makes me embarrassed.
Oh yeah,
I can talk about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe one of them can chime in. JDL could say something about that because it just fucking makes me embarrassed.
It makes you kind of weird.
I can put proof on that fucking shit too.
Oh my fucking god! Churchy is complaining about her hotel room. What's wrong with her hotel room?
Yeah, recap, Wheels. Some of us don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Tonight?
The whole, the last 6 months. Give me, the last 6 months.
The last 6 months? I can't do that in a nutshell.
That's what I need, though. I don't know who you guys are, who's Tigger?
Well, tonight, this is what happened tonight. I'll just recap tonight. So tonight, Dr. Bud is doing his usual, bullshit of, let's rescope scopes and let me talk over them all loud and shit, right? And he has this vendetta against Neil, paraphobic. So he wanted to... So Tigger, being the messy bitch that she can be, sent Dr. Bud old DMs between Tigger and Neil from 2 years ago. And he showed them. But they had to do with Cece, right? And they show her in a not so great light. So she gets all triggered by it. And beats up Dr.
It didn't not show Tigger or anybody in a bat. It showed that Neil and Tigger had a conversation about
Cece and they were doing some messy shit.
Wedding announcement page thing, right?
They were doing messy shit, and so that triggered Cece because she's always said that they mess with her daughter's wedding, this, that, and the
registry.
Third,
she called it.
So she beams up in Dr. Bud's
They hacked the registry for the wedding. They went to Williams Sonoma and hacked that shit.
They bought things, I guess.
But
there was no registry like that at all. It didn't exist.
Wait, she was mad that people bought things for her daughter's wedding?
Well, they got into it and hacked it and fucked with it and changed shit.
But there was no gift registry to fuck with, so it's not a wedding registry.
It was the wedding page.
One of those free pages you
how you
get
can
on
do the knot.com / whatever.
Right.
Your wedding. Yeah. She had a page like that, and we don't scope the right things, and so shouldn't scope about this.
Just packing a bowl and
Yeah, he gets high. When people get high, potheads don't talk when they're getting high. Don't you know anything?
That's not true. It depends on the strain of weed, in my opinion. If you get a real high sativa.
Oh, that's right, Mary. You shouldn't hide that scope or you cuss her out.
Asshole sometimes. Crafty P just called me a sasshole.
You're a sassy asshole.
Check the source on that insult.
Exactly. It's Crafty.
I'll be okay.
Fuck.
Fucking Tony Snark over there called me a sasshole.
Snark. And then she's over there saying she never left. Exactly. Cece say she left Periscope, but she knows all this shit that's been going on since she's been, quote unquote, gone. She knows everything. It's crazy.
That's common, though. Everybody does that.
That's why
you hear that a lot.
People say, I've been gone,
Right.
Like, you liar. You know enough.
I legitimately left Periscope from like mid-2017 to mid-2018. I checked in on it here and there, but I didn't like pay attention to any of the storylines. So, take that information and do with it what you will. But you do see a lot of people like leaving and then coming back and somehow being.
But they know everything. Yeah, they know everything, and they know just exactly where to go when they come back.
Yeah,
it's crazy. She's stupid.
Crazy.
So and then she said she promised her child she would never scope. So her technicality is like, well, I'm not gonna scope. I'm just gonna beam squat. So
yeah, beam squat. Is that a thing people are saying?
Well, she's gonna beam whore.
I always want people to tell me, all right, it's been enough. Get out of here. You never really know when you're beaming in when to drop.
I can never
overstayed your welcome.
Just to certain people.
I always, if I ever call into anyone else's scope, if I'm lagging, it's not interesting, kick me out.
Well, I'll kick people out if they're glitching or they're just belligerent. Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, guys, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
No, Freedom.
Hey, boo.
What's up, Freedom?
What's up?
Shit.
So, let me get straight to the point. I'm from Texas, okay?
Mm-hmm.
My mama pushed me out after she carried me for 9 months, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I was born yesterday, but not fucking 5 minutes ago, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way in bumfuck Egypt, in hell, how you lose your wallet and somebody paid for you a room, but you don't have no ID to check in?
Say that. Exactly. How did she get in the room that she's in?
You gotta have an ID to check in. It's like, oh, King paid for it. One of King's friends had pulled. Bitch, look, Trump got pulled, okay? Obama got pulled. Not some motherfucker off of Periscope, okay?
I'm Big King from Periscope. Let this lady in her room.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not hating. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, trying to start no shit. But
right.
If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it's a motherfucking
duck.
It's a motherfucking lie. That's a lie, okay? Because in order for somebody,
that wallet.
If you pay, let's say you follow or you make a reservation, okay, online, and you enter your credit card information. When you get there, you have to present your ID to prove that you are that person. Hold on, I got a customer. I got to drop down. I got a customer on my food.
All right, you're good.
Oh my God. Holy moly.
And that's why you drop people off the beam.
What happened? She started up a chainsaw.
She's still out working. She started up a blender or something. I don't know.
Was Freedom a lumberjack?
She started up a blender. I don't know what she did.
What was that?
But oh my God. So we've got Churchy in a hotel room that King paid for. She's already been bitching about it. We've got Cece's come back full-fledged on the beams, talking smack about old shit.
Yeah.
What
else is going on?
And we've got... Oh, did you hear about Wings?
Keep it rolling.
The rumor that King started about Wings?
No.
Did you hear the rumor that King started about Wings?
What happened?
She had it's a rumor now. It's not true. He tried to make up shit. He said that Wings had a heart attack, and when she collapsed, she fell on top of her dog and killed the dog.
Oh.
It's pretty funny.
She fell on top of the dog and killed the dog.
I mean, it's not funny.
When she had a heart attack?
Yeah, but she didn't have one. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. Because he hates Wings.
Is the dog okay? At the end of the day,
everyone's okay. Wings is okay. Wings is in the hospital, but not because of a heart
But what about
attack.
The dog? Like, was there a dead dog in the story?
It's fine. No, it's all a lie. It's all fake.
Hi, Wonder.
Cried about the dog all day. Hi, Crafty.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm surprised I don't have to hit the low volume button as soon as you pop in.
No, you don't.
Not, going
You're
at
just
full-fledged.
assuming.
You're doing great.
Hey, I just wanted to say Churchy complaining about a room that Keen got her is going to be very bad news, y'all, because he
Yeah.
doesn't like that.
He'll drag her again for Phil.
Hey, I had to tell you guys last night. I don't like Keen, but he was cracking me up. I don't know who he was listening to, but it was two ladies that had a very deep Southern accent last night, and he kept like imitating them because he thought they were boring. And it was I literally wanted to pee my pants. Like I cannot
Was it
stand like
Churchy and Chi-Chi?
no, it was somebody that it might have been, but it was hilarious. I said he kept like imitating them because they were so boring and doing their freaking accent. I was dying. I don't remember who it was, but it was two ladies. I don't think it was Chi-Chi because she wasn't calling in anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whose
Chi-Chi,
room are you muting in, Tara?
Chi-Chi is so defeated today. I don't even know what to make of her.
Dude, she's like, I told you.
How's
And
that
when all
weed
that
going?
happened, I laughed.
It's good. Crafty, you know the movie Scarface?
No, never seen
You
it.
don't know Scarface?
Liar.
Jules, do you know Scarface?
Yes, shut up. I'm Mexican.
Okay.
Of course I know.
Okay, thank you. That's why I'm shocked, Crafty.
I know what it is. My husband,
shocked.
he watches it.
But there's this great scene in it where I'm not
I
going to
know.
tell you what happens, but there's a
I've
character
seen it.
named Chi-Chi. And Tony Montana, fucking Al Pacino's character looks at me and goes, Chi-Chi, Chi-Chi, get the yayo. So whenever I hear this name Chi-Chi on here, I would say, Chi-Chi, get the yayo.
Chi-Chi.
In Spanish, it means tit.
It means breast or titty or whatever.
Chi-Chi does?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chi-Chi.
No, when I was a kid, we went to Chi-Chi's, which was like a
No.
chain restaurant.
That means
They
titties.
the
You went to
chips.
They're like,
titties.
put los chichis
I went to
out there.
titties?
Like whatever they'll say. So how do they say cover your chichis? They'll tell me all the time.
How do you say that?
Cobíjate los chichis.
Abrígate tus chichis. Abrígate.
Yeah, and yayo is cocaine.
Yeah.
So he's grabbing like all these little bales of cocaine out of this bathtub.
I think of Chi-Chi from Tu Wong Fu. Yes. Oh my God.
Chi-Chi's in the Dixie Mafia.
Dixie. She
I
threw
think we
me
should
the
all
finger,
block
that
Crafty
Christian
until she
lady.
sees Scarface.
No.
That Christian lady, Chi-Chi, threw me the finger, y'all. Christian woman.
She was very defeated today. She just
Has she been on Scope?
Yes, she came on today to show her video from the Ring doorbell.
Oh, that's right. She showed the Ring camera video.
But she was on there and she just sounded like she had gotten kicked in the you know what.
Is Chi-Chi the one that had that lava lamp in her? I was in a Scope and this woman was in like a bigger room, and she had like a lava lamp in the corner.
I think.
Anybody know what I'm talking about?
I don't know, but she was the one that took
But
Churchy.
she has the kitschy house. That's Nunya with the lava lamp, right, Sushi? That's right.
Wrong person.
That's Nunya with the lava lamp. Okay.
Yeah. Chi-Chi has a beautiful Ethan Allen coffee table that she upgraded with midnight blue paint.
It's not. She's being sarcastic.
She did.
She has a kitschy,
that sounds like a great table.
She has a kitschy living room that doesn't match. She doesn't have anything that matches.
What do you mean? She's got like tile floors and like flashing neon
signs on the wall, like
furniture
sets that match and shit.
I think her pink curtains, right? Didn't she have like a pink curtain?
Yeah, she has like pink curtains. She had these 2 chairs with flowers on them.
A beautiful
from, like,
Ethan Allen table.
That table was like blue or some shit.
That she repainted.
It was very kitschy.
But I do agree with Freedom. I do not think Churchy lost that wallet because that lady did not move in even a fucking inch to look for that motherfucker today.
Because if that was me and I lost my wallet, I'll be throwing shit out the window.
You should see me when I can't find something in the house. I'm yelling at everybody.
Crazy when I lose something. When I can't find my keys, I'm like, where are my keys? And I wreck my fucking house looking for my keys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and if money's on the line, I almost was thinking what does she want? Does she want somebody to show up for like the $1,000 like cash or something?
Exactly. Oh my God, is she complaining about the curtains, Jeff? The curtains are tacky? Is that her complaint?
Oh my God. So were the curtains on her underwear.
Tacky curtains.
Her underwear are tacky too, but we don't complain about it.
do you know that?
That's her.
How do you know that?
Is the
Because she hasn't
curtain.
taken a shower.
She went doodle on herself, dude.
But you don't know what they look like, or
I don't know, but I can just imagine they're probably a little bit sticky, like tacky.
Oh my god. Crazy.
You said she had stinking ass.
How do we know for
stinking
sure
ass
that she's
panties?
even in
I'd
a
imagine
hotel
they're
room?
thick, you know?
I need to go watch her. She lost that account where I saw who I'm sure that troll that was going at me in her room on her old account was CC, because CC writes paragraphs for comments. She maxes out the characters.
I'm sure she's been in mine too, because she loves me, Cece.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a fine line to walk, though, if you're like trying to engage someone who's scoping and you maybe type something that's a little too long and you're like, oh, maybe it was too long, and they just pass by it.
Now what's going on?
And I would with her.
Who, with Churchy?
No, with who I think was CC, that cuckoo bird. Cuckoo bird.
Cuckoo. That lady's cuckoo. She thinks she's at Woodstock still.
She's still getting high.
My mom went to Woodstock.
Oh my god, she did?
Your mom did?
Yeah, she was there. Yeah.
Wow.
Did she get pregnant with you at Woodstock? I'm just kidding.
She didn't get pregnant, no. She didn't even fucking smoke weed. She apparently spent most of the time waiting for a toilet.
Churchy
like waiting
threw
online
her
at like the
panties
porta
on
potty.
the interstate. What?
What?
Churchy threw her chones on the interstate.
When?
Today, I'm assuming, Angie.
Oh, Crafty Penny. Crafty Penny. Hey, I was gonna say,
Today.
did your mom meet Cece at Woodstock?
Yeah, is
I
your
don't
mom
know.
and Cece friends?
I've given you everything I know about that story, like all the facts, that she was there and she
No,
didn't
Cece
smoke
did
weed
not
for
have a
sure,
rat.
and that she waited online in the bathroom a lot.
Can I tell you the concert my mom went to?
Sure.
My mom went to go see Rick James when he was like at his height of his like stardom, and my mom said it was one of the raunchiest shows that she's ever seen in her entire life.
Well, he's a
For the
super freak.
real?
There was
He's
like
a super
cocaine,
freak.
It was
prostitutes.
cochino? Oh my god.
Yeah, she said that they were like basically having orgies on stage, you know, at that time.
That's hot.
And at that
That's
time,
so
it was
hot.
like unheard of, you know?
That's so hot.
Yeah. I always make
Did
fun
she
of
get
her.
pregnant with you at that concert?
Huh?
Did she get pregnant with you at that concert?
No, I think she already had me.
Oh.
Now for a
My
word
mom was
from
like,
our
my mom was
sponsor.
holding it up before that.
Oh, see, Sushi has a word from our sponsor.
Okay,
Hold
let
on,
me go
y'all.
down.
You fucking bitch. It's all fuckity fuck. You might get your eyes checked. You look kind of
Wander just said that about me.
You're blushing. You know she's right about that.
Do you have maybe Graves' disease?
I am blushing.
You have your thyroid checked? Because you got these bulgy eyes.
Your
Kind of like Barbara Bush. Her eyes bulge because
What the hell?
Your thyroid?
She thinks you look like Steve Buscemi with your bug eyes.
Go check your thyroid, girl.
Crazy. That was a word
she
from
dropped.
our
My girl
sponsor.
dropped.
She needs to come back.
Husband
Her
walked in
laugh
the room.
fucking hard.
Husband walked in the room.
She
Husband
did
wants
nail
some boom
Crafty
boom.
on the overuse of the F word, though.
Who said
Nobody
that?
swears like Crafty P.
Well, that's Cece, but who did she say that about?
you're fucking licking Brandy's pussy.
I should do like a quiz show. Who did she say this about?
That'd be a good quiz show.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking rot your crotch, bad bitch.
She's back, y'all. We're gonna get new clips out of this bitch.
She won't come all the way back. You think?
Oh, honey, she's back.
Fucking bitch. It's all fuckity fuck.
But yet
That's
we do
amazing.
so much. We do so much bad shit on here, y'all. We're the bad people. We just attack people and we go at people and blah 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 blah. She'll never scope, but she'll beam whore. That's her trump card. No pun intended. She'll beam whore.
Are you hinting at me, Wheels?
We all need this time. Cracker.
What?
Are you hinting at me like the Beamore comment? Am I
No,
hanging
I
around
love
too
that you're
much?
beam whoring right now. I love it.
She uses it.
You
as
haven't
a
sent me pictures
technicality.
of your lovely feet in a while, though.
Shut up.
But she always runs when she's confronted.
Wheels, can you
Yeah,
believe
she
Crafty
does.
hasn't seen Scarface? Is that fucking with your mind?
No, she's fucking with you. She has.
I don't think she has.
Well, maybe she hasn't because she's younger than I am, and she was too young to even watch it.
I don't think so. I mean, She should feel shame for that.
It's a classic.
I love it so much.
Wheels gets all the best beam holes. I have a great beam when I have a beam.
Yeah, why not? Just fun shit.
Hello, Daniel, by the way.
Can't these people just laugh at themselves?
I know, she gets all serious and shit. Like, whatever. And then
Crafty really flew in, gave us that Chappelle story or the Rick James story, and then
the
just
Rick
like
James
dropped.
story, and then like dropped the mic and was like, bye, bitch.
Dropped that thing like a bomb.
So Cece's back, y'all. She'll probably be in another beam in a couple of days. Probably Don Lod's.
You never know.
She's back.
I heard Don Lod singing Ebony and Ivory with Stephen Delvecchio this afternoon, and I found it to be quite funny. I thought it was great. I'm a big fan of Don Lod's singing voice, particularly. It makes me laugh.
No.
I enjoy it so much. I hope he does more of it.
No. And you know how much data I've used when I've been broadcasting? I've used so much data off of Periscope because I finally stopped using Wi-Fi when I broadcast. Because now I have unlimited data. Because I have unlimited data, and I thought it's just easier to use data. It's less glitchy on your data than it is on your Wi-Fi. So I've used so much data off when I broadcast. It's crazy.
I fucking have like gigabit Ethernet and the Google Mesh like Wi-Fi extenders everywhere placed strategically. And still, when I'm out here scoping with my dogs, like I did it the other day, I played fetch and it was all glitchy as fuck.
You have the gigabit speed. Well, you're fancy.
Yeah, it's not all the way to a gig though. I get like 750 tops.
Yeah, because devices only top out at like 8 something. Some devices. Yeah.
But I think it's this old janky ass app that they barely ever update.
Yeah, they don't let you top out at the gig on Periscope.
I don't think they're ever going to invest any more money in this app. Do you? Do you think they'll ever invest any more money into this?
Not a lot, but I mean, they still do things here and there.
I mean, you figure
Kayvon came on the other day, or maybe it was yesterday. I saw Kayvon went live.
You're kidding.
I haven't seen his ass in years.
For what? He sold it.
We're only coming up on a year of the beam, right?
We're having the beam, I think.
Yeah.
When was it? When did the call-ins go live?
I think it was like maybe the beginning of February.
Last night was the 1-year anniversary of the beam.
Yeah,
was it really?
Wow.
Yesterday he went live and didn't turn on his beam.
He didn't? I didn't notice that. I was in there. He was just walking around with his little dog on the floor.
People are like, "Are you going to take call-ins?" And he was like, "No, I forgot." He goes, "I thought I turned it on when I went live, but I guess I didn't."
Kayvon accepts calls-ins. Crafty calls him, and she's like, "What's up with this janky ass Wi-Fi bullshit nonsense? Why is it always glitchy? What the fuck is this bullshit?"
Kayvon has a glitchy Wi-Fi.
You can say shit about my Wi-Fi because I got the new Google shit.
You lie.
Thought he joined ISIS.
Bullshit. My husband bought it for Christmas.
Oh, you have Google, whatever.
Yeah, he went and got the mesh. I don't know why. I didn't want that, but he got it.
The mesh is great.
Oh, it is pretty damn good. I'll tell you that.
Tell your husband I'm proud of him for getting that mesh. It's great. The best one. It's the best thing on the market, in my opinion.
Really?
Get for the money.
That just means you have a big house, right? Now we know that Crafty has a big house.
Yeah,
we do.
She must need it.
Yeah,
because it comes with, I think, 3. So you've spread out at least 3 Wi-Fi access points in your house.
How do you figure out where it should go? Does it have like an app that tells you
you're supposed
as you're moving
like,
around?
You're supposed to put it like within like a certain number of feet from the other one, so it could kind of like bounce off. I don't know how much feet exactly, but we have.
They have a great app that like tells you.
Yeah, we have
like
one of them upstairs
and
one of them downstairs. We're talking about the Google Mesh.
Yeah, the Google Mesh, bro. Get on that shit. It's great.
Yep.
Gives me Wi-Fi. Like I had a problem. Like it would go. I have my bathroom is way at the end of my bedroom, and that was like the worst spot for Wi-Fi. That was when I began my quest to get better Wi-Fi.
In my shitter.
Oh my god!
Ours would always like pause during like fights. We would order a fight, and then it would pause like right when they were gonna knock each other out.
Ew, that's the worst.
Yeah, so because it's too far away from the modem and everything. So now with that Google shit, it's the best. I think you can add more to it, right? Like the base, you can add more of those little pod things.
So it's like a Wi-Fi extender then. Is that
like an extender, yeah.
Yeah, I still have the box. What does it call it? Hold on.
What does it say? My cousin is going to lay eggs in Andrew Yang's ear and force
That's
Yang to
one of
drop
my
out of the
favorite
race.
The
trolls.
router and the point. I guess he got the
Why is
router.
this?
That's one of my favorite trolls.
Why can't Churchy's Roach say, I'm going to lay eggs in Andrew Yang's ear and force him to drop out of the race? Why is it trying to be like, why you got to lay that shit on your
Why don't
cousin?
you
Why
just
not
not
just do it
vote
yourself?
for him? Just don't vote for him.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. I want this election shit to be over with already. Can it be November?
Me too.
Me too. I'm trying to stay off. I try to like
Because
if I
I'm at
see anything
Chi-Chi's
political, I go the other way.
Chi-Chi don't have roaches. Well, she does now that Churchy stayed there, but
She's got a beautiful table from Ethan Allen that she redid.
Why do you keep going back to that?
For those of y'all that don't know, Churchy does have a hotel room paid for by Team Keen, but the curtains are shit, so you know.
That's how I got here.
She's already complaining about the curtains.
Spree all the stupid trolls like Glock's oil pan and Churchy's Roach. Maybe because she was also Wander's wife a long time ago, or one of them.
It could be Spree.
Super
I didn't
Wander.
think about that.
Super Wonder.
Hi,
There you go. She was Super Wonder.
It was fun. She was good at it.
Yeah, she was. I don't know why she stopped.
It was funny.
They're denying that they're Spree. Do I know you on your original name? Churchy's Roach.
Here, let me drop so you can call in. All right. I'm gonna get down. You call in now, Churchy's Roach. I'll see you guys later, Wander.
Churchy's Roach ain't calling in.
No,
Hi,
let her.
Churchy.
Well, let the person
Trolls
call in.
never call in.
Oh, you
never
just
call in.
why you got to gender assign Churchy's Roach? Is it because it's Churchy?
Oh, you're
Crafty
woke
P's
like that, huh?
let her.
Gender neutral and shit.
Of course, yeah. I don't assume shit. It's 2020.
You're all woke.
I don't have vocal cords.
Are you alive, Sushi? Okay,
Yeah,
there
I'm
you go.
alive.
Well,
I was gonna check for signs of life from Sushi in about a few seconds, and then she left.
Drop for a minute, actually. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't know if Churchy's Roach is a human being or a bot, but if they're human, I would encourage them to go on YouTube and search for Andrew Yang for president.
Maybe she can make a dress out of curtains. Why not? Chi-Chi did. She did. That moo dress they were wearing when they went to the Golden Corral looked like some curtains.
Some harsh shade, bro.
Did you see the Golden Corral scope? That was epic. I gotta go find that.
The Golden Corral?
Yeah, when Churchy and Chi-Chi went to the Golden Corral.
I missed it. Nope.
It was like Nutty Professor 2, the Clumps. Clump, party of 6. It was epic. Churchy was knocking kids the fuck out.
Really?
Well,
like
not
her
knocking
elbows?
kids the fuck out, but like she was like, "Move out of my way, kid," and you're in my way.
Golden Corral
and
is
shit like that.
that's a buffet, right?
Yes, sir.
How many trips did they make? Was anyone keeping account?
Well, Churchy lied and said Chi-Chi had 17 plates. You know, making a joke. And then Churchy said Churchy said she had 5 plates.
I mean, it's a lot, you know. But okay. You bet it's on YouTube.
It probably is.
She was kicking kids to get to the pudding.
It's crazy. And when she went to the steak station, I was gonna die.
I mean, if you go to
you used to have to order your steak if you wanted a steak, and they would bring it.
Got everything. And...
It was like they were practicing their competitive eating. Do I have
Some
to
Matt
pay
Stoney
more?
action?
Oh yeah, that's right. When she went up to the steak station, she asked if it was extra for the steak because she was about to pitch a fit if it was.
But Golden Corral was like, "No, you got your steak. Don't worry about it."
It's included now. It used to not be. You used to have to say buffet with the meal, and then they would bring you out your steak or whatever. But now it's all included. But I haven't been there in years because the only reason I used to go, the last time I went, because my niece, she used to like that place. And I was like, okay, God.
Yeah. I haven't been to, like, the last buffet that I've been to that wasn't in Las Vegas was like the Old Country Buffet when I was a kid. Or maybe like a teenager.
Gross.
The OCB? I used to love that shit.
Gross.
I mean, they had I remember they had like good biscuits and good gravy.
Now, what I did like growing up was cafeteria style restaurants. Where you go through the line and you pick out your things that you want.
Wheels, we have what the Jews call kismet. I don't know if you know what that means, but it's like a connection because I too love all cafeteria food.
I love
I love
cafeteria style
cafeteria.
food. Wyatt's and Luby's, JDL, yes. Luby's was my jam on Sundays. Luby's.
I love taking the tray. I love grabbing a plate. I love
Yes,
grabbing
you
my own
get the
silverware.
tray, and you get your silverware who's just come out of the dishwasher because it's all warm. Luby's. The Piccadilly here is now a Chinese buffet. Mock is having a lady boner off you. Back off.
Ugh.
He's in my beam. You can only say that in your scope.
Back off.
How about you go talk to Honest Bachelor and leave me and Wonder alone?
Right. I didn't say, listen, it says Yang on my profile picture now. And I didn't say that I wouldn't talk about politics, but it hasn't come up. And the only reason it keeps getting brought up is because since Mock came into your scope, over and over, she's been commenting
She's
about
trying to
me
get
and
you
my
to go there
political
so
bias.
she can.
She thinks it's sexier.
She needs some bean flicking material. Bach is my favorite, but he looks
I just
not Bach.
I just thought of. I remember when Mock the Selfie was Brian Peterson's internet wife for a moment. Mock the Selfie has passed herself around to all the internet's best and brightest over the years.
Was she ever into Bobo, though?
Was she ever into Bobo?
Were you into Bobo, Mock? When he first came out on the scene and all the ladies were like, Bobo.
I don't remember that.
No, she was not into Bobo. And JDL is still shook over Mock's bra size. Are you into big bras? Big bras.
Yeah, I mean,
you're all well. Sure.
It's more about like it's more about like the steak in the Philly cheesesteak than the bun.
All right, Churchy, talking about steak.
Yeah. I was trying to think of a good analogy for saying like it's the body, not the bread.
Oh, and never take Churchy to an Italian buffet. They have nothing.
At an Italian buffet?
Mm-hmm. They couldn't get real specific when she asked for specifics. Yeah, for me, he did. I'll never go in there as myself to Dr. Bud's room. Whatever. Besides, I don't want to see him set himself on fire with a torch. So, probably a teenage employee, right, Mary? She's like, can you tell me what's gluten-free and what's not? And they couldn't, so she pitched a fit and only had rice and pickles.
I don't know why that's funny to me. He said rice and pickles just there.
I'll tell you why Cece came back,
rice
Llama Balls.
And pickles.
Let me tell you the story of how Cece came back. Tonight in Dr. Bud's scope, he shows between Tigger and Neil, Paraphobic, had to do with Cece. And so Cece sees those DMs, obviously watching from Perry TV. So she beams up in Dr. Bud's scope and off to the races she went.
I need a string chart.
Wanted to talk about old shit from 2018. She never left. Exactly. She's never been gone. She has never been gone. How did he get them? Tigger gave them to him. Because they're Tigger and Neil's DM exchanges. And Tigger, being the messy bitch that she can be, gave them to Dr. Bud because he's got a bug up his ass about Paraphobic. Like Golden Corral 699 buffet. Went to what's gluten free?
You hear that helicopter flying over my house right now?
Are you outside?
Yeah, outside on my patio. I don't smoke weed in my living room.
You're getting high. Yeah. You're getting fucked up.
Yeah, I'm out here with the doggos. You've probably heard them bark once or twice throughout this.
I did. Chewy and them.
Experiment. Chewy and them.
Chewy and them.
Buster.
Where's Craig at? Where Craig at?
It was Steve Delvecchio that started calling him Real Ninja Craig.
Craig, yeah.
That
and then
killed
I started
me.
What you got, Craig? Where Craig at? Where Craig at?
Get up, Craig.
Get up, Craig. What's up, Craig?
Oh my God! Don't nobody go in the bathroom.
He's dead now. The guy who
I
played the
know,
dad.
John Witherspoon.
He's dead. It's
That's
so
my
sad.
favorite.
About 35, 45 minutes.
You can just see him saying that, and like he's got the air freshener, you know.
Oh my God, Steven
It's
calling
funny.
Freedom the hog instead of the OG. He called her Freedom the hog.
He called her a hog instead of an OG.
Yeah, because you know how it says Freedom the OG? He said the hog instead of the OG. Freedom.
I'm sure it was an innocent mistake.
Yeah, but he keeps repeating said innocent mistake, which is funny until he gets corrected.
Yeah.
Freedom the hog. Oh my God. Is there a clip of that somewhere? Because I've got to hear this. I've got to scour the YouTubes for all this stuff. I've got to go look for the Golden Corral scope that Churchy did. Because that was epic.
It's a scope like that.
For them, it was like an hour or two.
Oh my God.
Because they went crazy. I haven't been to a buffet in a long time. I'm weirded out by buffets, though. That's why I don't do them so often.
Yeah. I'm going to Buca di Beppo. Do you guys have those where you live? You
What's
know what that
that? Is that Brazilian?
No, it's Italian. Buca di Beppo.
And that means what?
Hey, Google. I don't have that. I don't know. You'd have to ask Siri or Alexa. I don't know what it means.
Let me see. Hey, Google, what does Buca di what?
Beppo. B-E-P-P-O. B-U-C-C-A. D-I.
Means whole of Beppo in Italian.
Whole of Beppo?
That can't be right.
Whole of Beppo?
That's not right. It's a chain, like it's a known place, but it's Italian, and they bring you these massive dishes,
like family style.
So it's kind of like
so
it's kind of like buffet style.
Well, that's like family style. You pass it around amongst the table.
Yeah, it's like
so everybody gets some. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an American style restaurant here that's really.
It's like
good
Maggiano's, but it's a little bit step up.
I love Maggiano's, except that it's low light in the dining room. I've never liked low lit.
I think I've been to one Maggiano's once. You know what we just got out here though? Lou Malnati's Pizza. Do you know Lou Malnati's?
I've never heard of that. Is it good?
Oh, it is the best pizza on planet Earth. That's not hyperbole. I believe in it in my heart. It is Chicago deep dish style pizza.
I love deep
from
dish.
Chicago, and they moved out here finally to the West Coast.
From Chicago, the people.
Yeah, and it's just like hugely thick, garlicky. It's just
excuse me.
And they just got in here, and I can't wait to have one. It's going to happen soon.
Nice.
I love Giordano's here for years, but
I love deep dish. But the last time I went for deep dish, the place I go to, it was the night of the Game of Thrones season, the final season premiere, and everybody was ordering to-go pizza, so the kitchen was backed up, so the wait was so long for pizza. And me and my friend were like starving by the time they brought us our pizza.
It's probably a place like that then, where it's like super thick crust and they make each one. It takes longer than normal.
Hey, we can talk about food as long as we don't eat the food like Churchy. She's like, I gotta eat. Where my I'm gonna be like Churchy until I run out of Mox candy. I got my candy here.
Not yet. I don't get the munchies until like.
Do you get the munchies from weed?
Of course, everybody does.
Well, not always. Some people fall asleep.
Yeah, well, again, it's like the strain type. You know, like if you smoke an indica, you just want to fall asleep. But if you smoke a sativa, it wakes you up. It gives you a little jolt of energy, and then you get the munchies. Like you basically get really high, and then you express yourself, and then you just want to eat.
Mm-hmm. I need to start smoking more.
It's pretty great.
I need to start smoking more. They need to legalize it here so I can get over it.
Well, let me tell you something. If you believe very strongly that they should legalize marijuana nationally, like make it a federal law that it's legally legal, then you should vote for Andrew Yang in the Democratic primaries in your state, whatever it is.
There you go,
so that he becomes president because he wants to legalize weed federally.
So no wonder you're Yang Gang, because you're a big old pothead.
That's true. It's a big selling point. I mean, to be fair, though, most of the Democrats are saying that now. It's a pretty common, like, policy for most of them. Like Bernie's for that, and Elizabeth Warren's for that, and Klobuchar's for that, and all the people that are in this race are for legalizing weed. I don't know about Mayor Pete. He might be, but I'm not sure.
Buca de Beppo translate to Joe Seller. Oh, okay. Lots of Italians cook downstairs.
Thank you, Jody
and eat in the kitchen. And
That's
also,
definitely more right than what Wheel said when I asked
Mock Zap_cat wants you to know that she thinks you're amazingly generous. You must have her blocked or something, so she wanted me to tell you. Excuse me. What else? So have we covered the day in Periscope? Churchy found panties amongst all her stuff. Clean panties amongst all her stuff.
What time is it by you? Where you are?
Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 11:35.
Oh, you're an hour later than me.
I am. I thought it was later.
Happy Friday. Almost.
Well, no, almost an hour, half an hour. I did listen to her. You think I didn't hear that myself? Duh. Have you met me, Jody? She crazy. Wanting to come back and talk about old shit. Like really old shit. I have a horrific cold and a rash on my neck. Yes, I'm a drama llama, and so are you, because you're in my scope.
Wheels is definitely a drama llama.
And so are you, because you're in my
scope. You know all
scope.
the things. Fuck that shit, man. I didn't know half of what you were talking about tonight.
Liar. I'm just playing.
I don't know about CC or Churchy.
You don't want to know about her. You don't
I know these people, but you know about them.
You don't want to know. Well, CC came back, Ryan. That's why everybody's popping off. Because CC came back and did what only CC can do. And now it's off to the races.
JDL, my dogs are getting their fur cut tomorrow. It's the first time in like 7 months. So they're real shaggy as fuck, and I'm going to shave them all the way down. So if you are not following me on Snapchat, by the way, I'm at WanderAround1 on Snap.
So you're having them shaved down, your dogs?
Yeah, and I'll do before and after pictures. It's really cute. They look like totally different dogs.
You have to. The problem is you have to deal with a Dr. Bud scope to listen to CC, because she was in Dr. Bud's scope. So if you have issues with Dr. Bud, you're gonna have to get over those issues and force yourself to listen to the Dr. Bud scope where CC called in.
You said you're not gonna go into Dr. Bud's scope on your main account anymore.
I'm not,
right?
But I'm telling
Why?
everybody else.
What?
Because
Help me understand.
He called me a faggot,
really?
And he said I had AIDS when we were fighting. When I was fighting with Donlad, when Donlad and I had a disagreement, he jumped on the bandwagon, called me a faggot, and said I had AIDS. And then when me and Donlad ironed our shit out, Dr. Bud thought that automatically means that he and I have worked our shit out. So now he's out there wondering why I don't like him, and that's why I don't like him.
That's good reason. Did he apologize to you?
He hasn't even apologized for saying any of that stuff.
No.
And then he's out there wondering why I don't go in his scopes.
Well, he knows why. I mean, you've said that out loud before right now, right?
Right, I have.
I'm not the only one who just am finding this out for the first time, right? Like, people know that that's a thing that you
that much attention. You don't pay attention like we all, the rest of us do.
But I
have a life. You have a life.
Shut up. It's not that I'm a washed suburban dad. It's really not great.
You're such a stalker dad, and I love it.
Yeah, I kind of am, but I don't let them play soccer because I don't like soccer.
Do they?
I bought them a basketball hoop for Hanukkah.
Are your kids all sporty?
I try to get them sporty. They're about as sporty as I was at that age, so
which wasn't very sporty at all, right?
They have sports that they like, but they're not like
super duper committed. I want to be professional at this or whatever.
No, they like sports the same way that they like science or art or math or.
They're like, ooh, it's shiny things for the moment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I don't think I'm like I've bred the next Michael Jordan or anything. I don't think I've got Jewish Jordan.
You're not like one of those parents like my kid's gonna go to college and get a scholarship off of this sport and then make the pros or whatever.
Right, no.
Yeah.
Nope.
I know people like that.
I don't think so. They're too much like their dad.
That's so funny.
They're gonna have to make it on their wits. Say a little prayer for him. Because they're
Good
a lot
luck.
like me.
Good luck.
Say a prayer.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, but that's why I don't really go into his scopes.
Well, he should. I mean, I wonder how he feels about having said that. Is he like, well, that's just who I am, or do you think he was mad about something else, maybe, and you were fighting with him?
He jumped on a
Just had a
bandwagon because of
fire
all
moment.
that popped off with me and Donlod. And me
Yeah.
and Donlod smoothed our thing over, you know, and he thought that automatically meant that, you know, mine and his thing is all smoothed out too.
Yeah.
Which is not, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's weird to just assume that, I guess. But you know, his name is Dr. Bud, and maybe it's just he just has like bad short-term memory. He doesn't remember.
He does have a
doing these
bad
things.
short-term memory.
He's a weed guy, right? I mean, I've been in scopes a couple times. He's the guy with the beard.
That motherfucker's torching shit out there.
I smoked one bowl and a little bit of a roach, and I'm baked as fuck. It's plenty.
And
for
you're
me.
good to go for the next little
it's
bit.
my fucking. That's my glass of wine at the end of the day. You know.
Oh, you smoke, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would hate for you to be upset about it.
Well, I'm not upset,
should,
but that's just the reason why I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna go watch a Dr. Bud scope or whatever, you know?
Yeah. It doesn't sound like you're longing to go into.
Yeah, I'm not. Cece's back, Neil. Guess what happened? Do you want me to tell you what happened? Oh my god, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. I have heard.
My dogs are looking at me. I gotta go, man. But this has been fun.
Bye. Bye, boyfriend.
Bye.
I'm just kidding. Oh my god, guess what happened, Neil? So Tigger, in her infinite messy wisdom, decided to send Dr. Bud some old DMs between you and Tigger from 2018. Because Dr. Bud has a bug up his ass about you still. So he wanted to show them to prove what kind of person you are, right? But the DMs had to do with Cece. So Cece, who's been watching us all this whole time, despite being quote-unquote gone, gets in his beam and off to the races she goes. Off to the races she goes. Off of DMs from 2018. And Dr. Bud, well, I just wanted to show what kind of person Neil is. I wanted to get Neil, blah, 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 whatever. It's crazy. And then what else? Oh, in the course of that, her being in Dr. Bud's beam, right? She gets on this tangent about Stormy shouldn't have scoped when she was euthanizing her dog and blah, 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 blah. And so then that triggers people that want to jump on the bandwagon of, don't talk about Stormy. Don't talk about Stormy. So all that happened too. Because Cece was out there like, you people scope all this bad stuff and I don't know why you scope it. And da-da-da-da. And why do you watch it, bitch? So she's back, but she's only going to beam squat and beam whore because she promised her child she wouldn't broadcast. So she's skirting around her promise to her daughter by not actually broadcasting, but going in beams. Yeah. Dust Bunny is the name of her account. Something like Dust Bunny. You're right. Said it wasn't good for her. And she keeps promising her daughter that she would. Bunny, not Muppet. Bunny. Like a Easter bunny. Or bunny rabbit, not Dust Muppet. She must have been released from the madhouse. Well, she saw you talking about her in those old DMs to Tigger. Y'all were talking about her in that set of DMs, which had to be a setup to get her back, to come back. You know, because she immediately beams up and is like, yakety, yakety. Yes, Bunny Hop, unless that is actually you again, Cece. Let's take a look. One Heart has 26 followers, following 105. So that's what happened tonight. Did you hear what happened this afternoon? Does everybody know what Keen lied about this afternoon that cracks me the fuck up? I still laugh. Oh my God, y'all. You heard about Mox heard about it, but Neil hasn't. So, Neil, did you know that Keen went live and made up a lie that Wings had a heart attack, and when she had her heart attack, she collapsed and fell on her dog and killed the dog? Oh my God. And this random guy, somebody that watches Wings, must have been watching Keen say that. So then this guy goes live and is all pray for Wings. And that motherfucker was all serious about it and shit. He thought Keen was telling the truth. And I was like, well, who did you hear this from? He was like, oh, I was in Big Keen Scope. And I was like, it's a lie. She fell on the dog. Killed the dog. Oh my God. Oh my God. And what else? Oh, Churchy found clean panties amongst all her junk. Churchy found some clean panties. So she was able to change her panties. She still claims she can't find her purse or her wallet. But yet she was able to check into a hotel tonight that Big Keen paid for. So that's interesting. The curtains are shit in her hotel room that she's not paying for. Or who paid? Who paid? Who paid Lisa 166? And she tossed the shitty panties out the window on the freeway. Oh my God. You can't make up what's happening. One of Keen's people paid for the room. Okay, gotcha. She tossed the dirty panties out the window. Well, she pooped the bed and never took a shower. According to Chi-Chi, she pooped the bed at Chi-Chi's and then never took a bath. So she's got like a dirty booty and doesn't change her underwear. So who knows? I think it's a lie too that she poo-pooed the bed. I think that's a lie. What, Ryan? You can leave. You're starting to act like Del Vecchio now. All complaining and shit. Del Vecchio Jr. I don't know. Ryan Del Vecchio, exactly. And then she said she peed her pants in the van. Would you sniff her ass if we paid you $1 million? No. I would not sniff anybody's dirty booty hole for $1 million. Dirty booty for $1 million. Never, ever, not ever. What did I just walk into? I'm giving Paraphobic a recap of today's events because he's been asleep. And Dr. Bud said he would spank Cece's ass and have sex with her. We need to set them up. We need to set up Dr. Bud and Cece so they can knock boots. Would you floss your teeth with Churchy's long armpit hair for $1 million? Ew. You people are disgusting. Y'all disgust me. But I love y'all.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
God, stop it, woman. I'm going to drop you.
Y'all, Bud has been so disgusting. He is a fucking perv. Like, the stuff that he says is so, like, it's just nasty. It's not flirty. It's just gross and inappropriate. Like, and it seems like every time he opens his mouth, he has to say something really fucking sexually gross and disgusting. And it's just...
I think he thinks it makes him a cool kid if he talks like that.
Like, he said something about pulling his pud, and I'm like, oh my God, that's...
Yeah, I heard that. And then when he told Cece that she could ride him.
Ew, that's fucking gross. And you know what? I don't think it's gross just because he's an old man with false teeth. I really don't. Like, if somebody like I don't know, if some young hot guy said that, I would still be like, that's just gross.
Right,
it's
like
pervy and nasty.
Hello, JDL.
No, it did not make me moist. It actually made me like dry up. Actually, I might have already been dry because of menopause, but regardless, it didn't make me moist.
Dr. Bud is from the north, so I don't know what the norm is in that in his culture or whatever. But when Freedom beamed up, he immediately started singing Jungle Fever.
Oh my God!
Yes. And then she said something about being a black girl, and he said, "You're not black, you're high yellow." And then see, that's derogatory where I come from.
Well, he's older too.
I'm just putting it out there. I really don't know if it's just the cultural, if it's a cultural thing, but
it's got to be for him.
And he also used the phrase that I haven't heard in a long time, and he called her a red bone black girl.
But can I just tell you how ironic that is? Because let's face it, Freedom is racist as fuck. She is racist with white people like crazy. It makes me cringe. So this is actually kind of funny.
Well, she was enjoying she took it as flattery, and she was enjoying the flattery and I guess either didn't see the racism or didn't see it as such. Maybe she didn't see it as such. My jaw dropped because to say someone, it's so disrespectful, especially towards women, as if a lighter skinned woman is more attractive, and that's what a red bone black woman is. They're like from. It's like
I have never heard those terms ever.
That you've never heard the term high yellow?
No, never. But I'm not fucking racist, I guess.
Well,
I've never heard of that term.
South, and it's more of a Louisiana term, and there's a
excuse me
and there's a certain group of black people who are very light skinned that in Alabama someone's saying they're very light skinned, and the old derogatory terms people would call them was red bone, and that doesn't even make sense. I have no I think it means
never heard that.
They more have a red hue to their skin than black, and high yellow means you're a light skinned black person. But it's gross and derogatory to talk about because a darker skinned black woman is not any less attractive than a light skinned black woman, in my opinion. But it's always been kind of thought of that way. No, Redbone doesn't refer to the Hound in this sense. Y'all can look this up on the probably the Urban Dictionary. I'm not making this up. It's just unfortunate thing that I've, been exposed to in my younger days. I've not heard these words in a long time, but was my jaw dropped that he used it so freely.
Yeah.
And to refer to, and then to say jungle fever in itself, I was like, whoa, dude.
He just likes to flirt with all the women. It's
He
like
is,
so
yeah,
weird.
it's fucking gross, and he is so fucking thirsty. Did you hear him say PSTD? And then after that, he said PSD. I'm like, you fucking idiot! It's PTSD.
He's so stupid.
Is he that stoned all the time? Like, honestly, the
Well,
guy
he torches fucking
fucking
weed.
embarrassing.
Shit.
He's an idiot.
Yeah,
He literally is an idiot and a fucking perv, and it's disgusting.
When he told Cece he wanted her to write.
A black person who has red undertones in their hair and skin. That's what a red bone is. Yeah, never heard that before in my life. Never.
To me, he said that to Freedom in a way of, no, you're not just any black woman. You're a red bone black woman. Like, that was a better thing to be. Yeah,
Right.
I know what a red bone is, and I know what high yellow means, too. And it's derogatory.
It's
Where I come
derogatory.
from, it's not a term that I would ever use.
Well, I just think it's
refer to
ironic
someone.
if they're racist terms that he was saying them to Freedom, who I consider to be extremely racist against white people.
Blue gum, I've honestly never heard that phrase. What does blue gum mean? I've not heard that phrase.
Oh my God, are we talking about old derogatory?
Jesus, what are these terms? Like,
I
mean, I'm not
we
exactly
probably-
young. I'm 54 years old. I have never heard of any of these
There's
terms.
probably some we shouldn't even be talking about.
Don't be Googling them, y'all,
Yeah,
and
I
reading
wouldn't
them
even
out
like. It
loud.
makes me uncomfortable to even
It
discuss
does
this
me
stuff.
too, because I'm not of color and I don't feel like I even have a right to speak on it, but I do recognize
You just know
some
what those words that he
inappropriate
used
terms
means. Yeah.
and have, but anyway, don't, nobody needs to use those terms. They're not anything you want to pick up. They need to be buried in history where they belong.
Yeah, I just can't believe in this day and age that it's even a thing. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
me too. I thought
the thing is that people are, there are so many mixed relationships and people come in all different shades, and pretty soon you're not even going to be able to tell. I mean, really, and
Right.
probably in
Everybody's
about
not going to be one thing.
50
Yeah.
years, you're not even going to be able to tell who's, unless
When
you go
you
to
say-
Africa or other continents, you're not going to be able to tell who's black,
When
who's
you
white, who's
say-
mixed, who's,
when you say derogatory things like that, you could very well be talking about someone's child, someone's grandchild, someone's sister, brother, cousin, mother,
Yeah, that's the
anything.
thing. Yeah.
well,
it's
yeah,
not,
my nieces and nephews, all my brother's kids, well, except for one, they're all mixed. I mean, he married a black girl from Chicago.
Right, so
and,
now you're talking
Mhm.
about my family. So it's you just
yeah,
don't
Right.
say
it's like,
it. Be on the safe side. And
My
don't
nieces
say
and
it.
nephews are biracial, so what? That's like God. Yeah.
it's just gross, honestly.
Half German
Crazy.
roach, half African beetle. Ooh, that's a bad
This-
mix.
I'm mixed. I'm half German roach and half African beetle.
That's a horrific
Churchy's
mix,
roach.
I must say.
Churchy's Roach. Churchy's Roach is the artist formerly known as Super Stupid Ricky. Super Stupid Ricky got banned.
Okay, who's Super Stupid Ricky? Do you know who that is?
There's somebody that I know under their real name, but they won't reveal themselves to me.
Okay, well, as long as you're not Spree. Because, I got to she has so many damn accounts, I can't keep track of them. And I have to keep blocking them because, in this day and age, almost all of us have mixed family. Well, yeah.
I'm going to miss
course.
him pretending he's Ricky, though. I loved all his little zingers as pretending to be Ricky.
I did.
can be
I
kind
did.
of funny.
But did Churchy actually have a roach?
No, we're just saying that because she's like, so,
Mock
not
is
so
a
funny.
vanilla bean boned hot MILF. Well, technically, Josh, I'm a GILF, too.
She's a grandmother now.
I'm just saying.
You should be on that site, gilf.com.
Is there really a site?
There are sites like that have to do with
Stop it. There's
older
not
women.
one for gilfs. Are you kidding me?
There's even one for older, really old men.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't go on there to find a man because, I like them younger. So
You like them young.
Yeah, I need to go on the Cougar website.
Yeah, I like them my age and older, so that'd be perfect for me. Going to find me a grandpa.
You like older men?
Yeah, my age and older.
Really?
The youngest I'll go is 10 years younger than myself.
Yeah,
I don't really relate to really young
recognize when
guys.
there's good-looking older men. Look, Bud's not a bad-looking guy, but as soon as he opens his mouth, he's fucking ugly. Sorry, Bud.
He would. For me,
I'm
he
sorry.
would need to.
I'm just being
For me,
honest.
he would need to cut his hair. For me, he would need to cut his hair and keep his mouth
agree.
shut.
He needs to cut the back of his hair, but he's got great-looking hair. I mean, it's a great color. He's got a nice trimmed, groomed beard. He's not a bad-looking older guy until he opens his fucking mouth, and he's just gross and offensive, and it's nasty.
I don't hang out at the bingo hall. I hang out at the Meat and 3 restaurant.
Wheels loves your dad. Ask Wheels about his previous boyfriend.
He wasn't my boyfriend. He was somebody I hooked up with one time. God, you never get the story right, Neil. I can never tell you anything because you get it
Neil,
wrong.
stop. He's a hoe like me. I used to be.
Almost a year ago, I met this person.
I mean, I'm not like that anymore, but,
I'm going to tell it right, okay? Almost a year ago, I met someone online, and we got together for you-know-what, and he was, I kid you not.
Wait a minute, hold on. You got together for Boom Boom?
For Boom Boom, yes. Yes, we got together for Boom Boom, and he was, I kid you not, he was 71, but he rode dick like he was better than anybody my age or younger. He
71?
71, and he looked so good.
So there had to have been some Viagra involved.
He had taken one before.
Duh. Or what's the other one? Cialis?
Cialis, yeah.
He was
good, y'all.
That was my grandfather. Well, Wheels, my dad only likes women. Sorry about that.
We did our thing, and then he made me lunch. It was so sweet. He cooked me a homemade lunch. I was like, damn, I need to hook up with an old dude. They cook you lunch and want to take care of you and make sure you're all right.
Well, yeah, and then you can be arm candy.
It was actually a pretty sweet, for just a casual encounter. It was kind of sweet, and I still talk to him to this day.
71 is old as fuck. There's no way. I have never even.
Yes, he was the taker.
I've only been with one man my age. Everyone else has been younger.
We didn't watch Murder, She Wrote afterwards. We looked through his photo albums with old photographs. That were really old.
Murder, She Wrote after?
No, we didn't watch TV. I'm telling you, we looked through his photo albums and we just chatted, and then we did it again, and then I went home.
And that was it. It was just a fling, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, did you meet him on Senior People Meet?
No, I met him on. Where did I meet him on? Was it? No, it wasn't one of the. Well, it wasn't the apps. It was. No, it was called Manhunt.
Manhunt? What the fuck?
There's lots of shit out there, girl.
I have no idea what's out there. I hate dating. Well, that's not even dating. What that was.
Hooking up. It's called hooking. The gays call it hooking up.
Hooking up. Okay. I'm trying to think because I had a friend he's actually bi. He's not gay. But he used to go, what did he call it? Okay, so he used to go down to DuPont Circle.
Cruising. That's called cruising.
Yes.
Yeah.
DuPont Circle is a predominantly gay area.
Yes, I know about DuPont Circle.
Okay,
hello.
So he would go cruising. He had a Chrysler LeBaron convertible, and he would go cruising, and he would meet up with guys who happened to be in town, like for business or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And almost probably like 3/4 of the men that he would hook up with were like married with wives.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Like on the down low.
Yeah, I used to feel weird when I was more promiscuous back in the day. I would always find out afterwards if they were married.
Too?
Yeah, I was a hoe in my 20s and 30s. And they always tell you after the fact, because they don't want you to freak out beforehand and be like, never mind, because I don't want the drama that comes with you being married.
Yeah.
And always after you're done, they're like, shit. They're like, well, I'm married. Don't call me
by the
on
way,
the number.
I have a wife.
They're like, don't call that number during the daytime. Just let me call you instead. And I'm like, oh, you have a wife, don't you? They're like,
Dang,
yeah.
that makes me kind of sad. I mean, it makes me sad anyway when people cheat like that, but that's even like...
Yeah, because they feel they can't be their true selves,
Yeah, that's just sad. That's really sad. I wonder what that's all about. They want to... Is it because their family, they feel like they'll let down their family if they don't get married?
They feel that they have
kids.
to, get married and have kids. Well, some of them that I've met, they're like only children. So the family line would end if they didn't get married and have kids. So that's why they had kids.
My gay cousin had a car and made a hole in his door and charged $5 for traveling glory hole.
That wouldn't shock me if they weren't making a joke.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That just makes me sad. It makes me sad.
The whole scene, as it were, is littered with like bi men who can't, well, quote unquote, bi men who are married that can't express their true selves. The ones that I can't stand are the ones that want to do everything else under the sun, but they don't want to kiss you or hug you because, oh, that's too gay. It's so stupid.
What?
It's so stupid. They aggravate.
Do you think maybe the kissing and the hugging thing is because that's just too? It's kind of like the Pretty Woman thing. You remember?
Yeah, because it makes it makes you feel real feelings.
Yeah.
And so they don't want to feel real feelings. For them, it's just about getting off. So they're like, no kissing, no hugging. We can do everything else, but just don't kiss and hug me because ew.
Dang, I'd rather like kiss and make out than do the other stuff. I'm
exactly.
just being honest.
So that would always aggravate me when I would meet those guys that are like, don't kiss me or hug me, like whatever.
But it's weird, Waxer. They compartmentalize it. That's how they're able.
They compartmentalize.
They're totally compartmentalized.
They see fucking and sucking as just an action. Yeah.
Yep. You know what, Churchy's Roach? Nobody should be showing public displays of affection.
You hate that, don't you?
Holding hands is okay, all right. And like if you're coming home, you're taking your spouse or boyfriend or whatever to the airport to say goodbye to them for a while, then it's okay.
No,
you can hug them and like kiss them. But that's it. That's it. No more PDA. Like it's
you
disgusting.
Don't want people to be making out.
Yeah, that's fucking nasty. But I'm not gonna lie. Back in my hoe days, when I would go down to the bars and stuff, and I would get really, really drunk, and then I would like start dancing with a guy, I would totally make out on the dance floor. And if you're drunk, you don't care. Like you don't even notice that you're doing it.
Yes.
Exactly.
So a lot of y'all don't like PDA. I love PDA, but not like the mount me PDA.
No, I don't like it.
When you start mounting each other, like in the fucking airport, I've seen people mount each other in the fucking airport before.
No, not even like tongue kissing. That's gross. I've given a few hand jobs at Ruby Tuesdays before, but never made out in public.
Oh God, I love Churchy's Roach. Ruby Tuesdays. That's where Churchy was when she gave that salad dissertation. The day she was supposed to go see Uncle Richard.
Ruby Tuesdays used to have an awesome... Aren't they the ones that had the great salad
bar?
They
have a great salad bar.
With the penis bread. Didn't they have the penis bread, or is that...
No, they have a dark bread, but it's not shaped like a penis. It's not shaped like a penis. No, they didn't have sticky bread. It's
then
just
it's Applebee's. One of them had penis bread, because that's how I would order it.
Penis bread. It was probably Applebee's.
I would say, can I get some of the dick bread? And the wait staff would be like, what? Like when I go to Coastal Flats and I order the shrimp and blue crab fritters, we just order hairy testicles because that's what they look like.
That's what they look like, hairy testicles.
Yes. Oh my God, but they're so good. Ugh, they're so good.
I hate it on the first date waiting online to get into the restaurant. Guy kissed the back of my head. Ooh, that's too much. On a first date, that's too much.
Why did he kiss the back of your head?
Like being all kissy already. Yeah.
Why would you kiss somebody on the back of the head? That's weird. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
You know what? I need to stop and shut up because I haven't dated in so long. I don't even know what
You
it's
need to go.
like.
You need to be a hoe again.
It's so tempting. You have no idea, but no, I can't. I don't want. I
Always, Neil.
I got through my hoe days without catching any diseases. Okay, and
Wow.
now I've been celibate for so long that I can't even
How long have
fathom
you
the
been
amount of
celibate?
diseases that are running around. Like, no, I don't want it. I don't want any of that.
If you don't mind me asking, how long have you been celibate?
Well, I mean, except for that one,
Your
that
world
one,
famous trip to Italy to get
the
some.
world famous trip to Italy. Prior to that, it had been 2010.
Oh wow, 10 years almost.
Yeah, 2010 was the last time.
With one minor slip up. Oh God, he's coughing.
HIV rates are lower, but
Hello.
Speaking of diseases,
How are you?
Jeff's here.
Good. How are you?
Hey, Mark.
Speaking of diseases, Jeff is here.
Y'all are mean to each other.
Because here's the thing, Ryan. The longer you go, I mean, when you finally do get it, then yeah, you're like, oh, holy shit, look what I've been missing. And then yeah, you crave it and you want it. But after you go about 3 or 4 weeks without it, it's like no big deal.
Yeah, as time passes on, you just get used to not getting any. Yeah.
Let me ask this question.
The longer you go without it, the easier it is.
Let me ask this question delicately. Seeing as you're celibate, do you self-indulge at all?
I mean, if you're talking about food, yeah, I.
Well, no, I wasn't talking about food. I was being delicate. You know exactly what I mean.
I don't talk about those things. Ever.
She's a lady.
Ever. I didn't even tell anybody
Well,
about my
it's only natural.
my last
Oh my God, Mark, do you
lay.
finger yourself?
I'll translate. Mark, do you finger yourself?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I'm
Beans
blushing.
are meant to be flicked, for fuck's sake. That's right.
I listen to DC 101 and Elliot in the morning, and he calls it stirring the paint.
Stirring the paint? And does it sound like wrapping caramels too? Ooh.
Yes.
So that's what you're doing when you're wrapping caramels. No wonder the caramels are wrapped so tight.
It bothers me when people kiss and tell. It's really to me. It's just gauche. It's gross. It's not classy at all. Like, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Elliot is still.
Look, you have a troll, awesome. Neil. Do you want me to mute them?
No,
you can listen to Elliot in the morning on iHeartRadio. He's so fucking funny.
Who is it?
A radio show, a morning radio show.
Has the paint dried up? Well, duh. I'm going through menopause. Hello. Nah, I'm just kidding. I think Mock has a wide set vagina. It's finger.
Have they called that you're in menopause?
Well, so apparently when you're... I have to be quiet. I don't want to wake Miles up. He's asleep. He goes to sleep really early. Well, it's late anyway. But supposedly when you go through menopause, you get really, I guess, vaginal dryness is a side effect. But I honestly, I don't know if it exists because, there's obviously nothing going on. There's no way to, test it out.
Well, I'm just going to tell you what I heard from my female friends that have shared with me.
If I was a female, I'd use Caniston.
Yeah.
What?
I'd use Caniston up there. I'd inject Caniston to stop the dryness. Or Fem Spray.
What the hell is Fem Spray?
It's a spray. It's a spray that Oh, well, my friend here, she's a woman. She said you don't put it inside; you spray on the outside.
Is that
the Caniston you insert?
What does it do?
Fem Spray makes you smell good down there. It's called Fem Spray.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did I miss something? Did somebody say that you're supposed to have a nasty smell?
Well, no,
because of the dryness.
I was talking about the dryness, but that would also help with the smell. The Caniston you insert with a syringe. Do you
start to stink when you go through menopause?
I don't know. I don't have a vagina.
Well, I haven't smelled anything unusual.
No, you don't. When you get your period.
Yeah. Does your vagina get dry through menopause?
No.
So no. Well, Sally's vagina doesn't get dry through menopause.
Thanks, Sally.
So maybe it's just like
thanks for that.
Like different women Get it?
But there is a cream you can use.
There's a cream.
What?
But you don't need it.
There's a cream
she
that you
said,
can use.
but she doesn't need it.
Sally doesn't need it, but Mock may need it.
Wait, hold on. I got to put my earphones on because I can't hear.
Sally has a moist vagina. Got it. Yeah. When did you last have sex, Sal?
Oh my God, he just asked Sally when the last time she had sex.
What, a couple of months or?
Probably. I don't know how long you've been in.
5 weeks, 4 weeks.
Neil, you slut.
No, she had it before
about 5
he got
weeks.
there.
Before I got here, she hasn't had anyone since. But she's trying, Got the apps happening.
Yes.
A lot of men, I speak to Sally a lot about, people that she's going to potentially date or go on a coffee. They're all just fucked up. They all just want sex and just want to go,
Well, I mean, I would have been okay
very
with that
difficult.
years ago. I would have been okay with that because I didn't want anything, no commitment, nothing. But now I'm like, I just can't
Sally's
imagine
your age.
having. Yeah, I can't imagine having sex with somebody that I didn't have some sort of connection with, didn't have some sort of emotional. I mean, it's funny how you change over the years. How you go from being a little hoe like I was, and to
a little hoe.
Yeah, because I was a lot smaller back then.
Oh, that's what you mean by little, not just barely being a hoe. You just mean that you were a smaller person.
No, I was a lot smaller. My boobs, I had a cute little body, Not anymore.
I've still got a cute little body.
Well, Sally's still got a good ass and good tits. She's just got a little bit of fat on her abdomen. But that happens when you're 57. You can't help it.
Yeah, I mean, I've always had fat. I've always had a flabby belly.
It's got nice
always.
legs.
But I've never had an ass. My ass has always been super small. I have boobs and I have really nice legs, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted an ass. I want to buy those little booty pop. I need to make an Amazon wish list. And I need, Meredith.
You want to buy butt pads?
Yeah, Meredith has an Amazon wish list. It's really good too. It's got a whole bunch of funny stuff.
Really?
I need to put the booty pop on there and menopause stuff. Now I need to change that list. I had I've never had a washboard tummy ever. It's always been flabby. Even when I was 115 pounds. Before.
No, never had a fat gut when I was young.
Well, Sally's got Spanx. The other day she went to the wedding. She had this Spank thing on that pushed her all up to her tits.
No, how can you wear those? Don't they make you fart after a while? It's like they hold in all your gas, and then when you
no, but it was she had a nightmare going to the toilet. You can still fart,
how do you go to the bathroom without struggling?
It's a nightmare.
I think I put a hole in it.
There was one that I put on. There was one that a couple of years ago she asked me to put on. It was so tight, and I had to stretch the back, tie it up. Oh, that was a corset thing, and sucking it all in.
No, I can't. I mean, I love that stuff because it does smooth you out, But it's just it's uncomfortable. I feel like sometimes I feel it's like I'm gonna have a heart attack. It just pulls you in too much.
That's terrible. I'm so glad I'm a guy.
But apparently, the Kim Kardashian ones that they've released are meant to be really good.
I want to try those. They look great.
Does they make you have a big booty?
And the tit tape as well, where you don't need to wear a bra. The tape apparently, because I watched a video.
There's no way that tit tape would work with my huge hands. I
reckon it works.
No,
the way
tape,
it's
that
tit
tape
tape
would have
is
to
what
be
it's called.
3 times as wide to hold my titties in. There's no way it would be. I would have
You'd probably
boobs
need 2
bleeding out the
sides.
side.
So what do? Bang your tits?
No, so you lift your tit up to a natural where you want it to be, and then you put the tape from the shoulder below, and then stick it underneath your breast, and then it holds it there.
Yeah, there's no way it works for big boobs.
You expert.
Actually,
yes, I watched the video.
He's such a dude talking about this shit.
Well, I wanted to see Kim's nipple, and it
Neil
showed
could
Kim's
use
nipple.
them too.
I'm starting to get man boobs, yes.
My boobs are not that bad. I've seen some boobs where the nipples are literally facing hell. Like they're literally directed to hell. Mine are not that. And in fact, if I could walk, I could go braless if I could walk around with my hands over my head the whole time. My boobs would look perfect, but people would be like, "Why are your hands over your head?"
Oh my god.
So, like, when you lay down, does it like go in between like your armpit?
Yeah, does your boob fall into your armpit?
No,
I
they're
couldn't
not. I'm
imagine
telling you,
walking
they're
around
not
with
that bad.
big
They're
breasts.
actually, you guys, they're not that bad. I mean, I mean, if I was like a hoe or a thirsty hoe, like some people on here, free, I would send you pictures of my boobs, and you would be like, "Wow, they look pretty good."
Mm-hmm.
I've still got that image.
All I know is that they're D's because you said that they were D's.
Yeah,
well, is
they're
that
D's.
the cup or that's the cup? So you're a
That's
D cup.
the cup. Yeah,
Get this working now.
I'm a
Not the shredder.
38D.
38.
And that's just honestly, that's because I'm fat and I carry my weight up top. I'm very top heavy. If I were to lose like probably, even if I lost like only 15 pounds, you'd see a huge difference, but I think I would still be a D. I would probably be just like a 36D instead of a 38D.
Mm-hmm.
What is that noise?
Oh, that's the shredder.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought somebody was fudging. I was like, oh my god.
I just moved away from it because shredding documents.
I thought somebody was taking a bong hit, and I thought maybe Dr. Bud was like infiltrating.
That's something I would never do. Yuck.
I know, right? Shredder equals
I even hate the sound of it. It makes me feel sick.
Does it?
What, that? Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. Look, I don't have a problem with like weed. Like, I don't care about it. But like, all he does is talk about it. Like, it's literally an obsession. Like, he smokes it all day long. Like, I mean, that can't be good for you. That cannot be good for you.
No.
Well, obviously it's not, because look at how dumb he is. I'm being really mean. I'm sorry. Let me just take that back.
You're on a tear today, aren't you, Mock?
I know. I was never this mean, but I don't like Bud. I don't like him. I've
That's me that coughed Churchy's roach. I'm not Bud.
Him and CC will make the perfect couple. They make the perfect couple.
He was flirting with her. Talking about, I want you to ride me.
Yeah, he flirts. Yeah, but the flirting, it's not even flirting. It's one thing to flirt. It's another thing to like
be perverse or whatever.
Yeah, he's a fucking pervert. It's disgusting. It's gross. I can't be the only one that gets grossed out when he opens his mouth and says that shit.
Yes, not.
He's just gross all round, to be honest.
Yeah,
and he's just got this. He's got this. You know how he's got this swollen head where he feels like he's a celebrity at the moment.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And it's just embarrassing. It's fucking Periscope.
Listen, he is so thirsty. I think he might be the thirstiest guy on this app. He's like
as
the
far
equivalent.
As, the guys. Yeah.
He's the male equivalent of Spree. Seriously, as far as attention and all that goes, he totally is.
It's crazy.
Yep. Exactly.
He bought devices so he could do rescoping.
That's pathetic. Right, Neil? It was funny at first, but it's embarrassing now. He just tries too hard. He
tries too hard.
When he opens his mouth, he's trying so hard that it's like, dude, just stop.
And there's nothing worse that I can stand in someone that's egotistical. It's a trait that I just can't stand, whether it be a friend or somebody. As soon as I notice that egotistical behavior, it grosses me out. Like it's just
you can tell he's like so biased about what he scopes and doesn't scope, because he already told Cece that he wouldn't rescope any of her things or anything like that anymore. I'm like,
I don't even care. I'm not even gonna be bothered going back to watch it, because all that shit I did live anyway, and I've done so much worse. So what's that going to show or prove anyway? I don't care whether people like
and
me,
you've already
dislike
admitted
me, whatever.
You've already owned all the things that you've done. It's not.
Yeah, that whole stuff was. I did all that. Links. I spoke to her daughter. Like, I don't care about it.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, she's still hung up on it.
I like the way he says his house is worth $250,000.
His house is a bomb shelter.
That's
Like, it's gross.
$250,000. You can't even buy a house in my area for that. You can't even buy a condo here for $250,000.
And you know
my
the
house is
most
$250,000.
disgusting thing too is all these people going around saying, "Oh, I've got so much money. Look at this 10 grand that I've got. Look at my home." And I'm thinking, you're not a millionaire. Like, you're not living in a mansion. You're not driving a Ferrari. And it's
You bought that on credit. You got a loan.
And who actually cares whether you're poor, rich, or indifferent? No one actually cares.
I don't care.
No one's going to sit back and go, "Oh, I hate my life because I was on Periscope and someone had 10 grand in their bedroom."
Yeah, I don't care. Money does not impress me at all.
No, and it shouldn't impress anyone,
Especially
to be
because I
honest.
think
I mean,
it
unless
ruins
you...
a lot of people. Really does. It makes them just turn into assholes, you know? Yeah, $250K is nothing. That's like nothing. Yeah, I'm poor too, Jody. He has all that cash on hand because weed is cash business. Otherwise, feds will take it. That is absolutely correct, Churchy's Rush. You're right. It's
I don't
all
care
cash.
if he shows my panic attack, because you know what? Like, I've spoken about it so many times and it's embarrassing, but I still don't care.
Right. Yes, Greg, we know you're a broke bitch. We're all broke bitches.
I would show off. No, I would never show my 401k balance, but I love my 401k. I love looking at that thing once a month and seeing it go up.
Every once in a while, you look at your statement and you're like, yes.
Is that the equivalent of super, like when you retire? That will be your money?
Well,
is that the equivalent of like
I
superannuation?
have a pension plus a 401k. So
okay, cool. Yeah.
I have two
you'll be good. Yeah.
Before the job that I have now, I worked for Northrop Grumman. So I have my Northrop Grumman pension plus this one, and then my 401k, and that's going to go up. That should go up, this very soon, because we're in the middle of a merger.
Mm-hmm.
So
and
it's an all stock transaction.
At what age can you start withdrawing it? Is it set for like an age?
Excuse me.
I think it's 65. Is that right? I don't know. I don't really pay attention.
It depends on your thing.
Yeah. See, ours goes based on birth date. Like if you're born in the 60s or 70s, you can access it at say 57 or 55. But here now, my age, being 34, I can't access. I won't be able to ever access it until I'm 67, which will probably go up to about 70.
67, and then it'll be 70.
I'll probably
by
be 72 by the time I'm bloody that age.
Yeah, I think it's 65, and I actually need to have. My dad is really good at investing. He's really good. He studied for years, and he trades every day. I mean, it doesn't mean he sells everything right away, but he's always kind of. My dad's really fucking smart, and he's just really good at that stuff. And I should have him look at my my portfolio and tell me what I could do that would be better, because I just was like, when you're setting that stuff up, they tell you, well, do you want something conservative? Do you want something like down middle of the road, or do you want something risky? And I just chose middle of the road. I have no idea. I don't know anything about where it's going. I just know that
a few years ago, I did that, and I decided to change. I was in the core pool, and I decided to change it and just be really risky because of my age, right? And I lost so much money because we had a big crisis. Yeah. And it all went like a quarter of it went, but it'll build back up. And I'm only young, so it'll build back up. So I've just left it now, and I'm never changing it again. Just in the core pool, it can just stay in the core pool. I'm never ever going to put 25% here, 20% there, ever again.
No, my dad, and it's funny because he talks about it. He's like, because it's kind of he has a chip. He doesn't have a chip on his shoulder, but he really wants to kind of. Well, I better not talk about it. Let me just shut up. He wants to
about your dad.
He wants to prove to somebody, fuck you, look at me, look at all this money that I'll end up, that I have. His goal is to be a millionaire by the time he's done, which is not much money when you think about it nowadays. But
it's not.
For him, it's a big deal. But it's kind of a big, FU to. If you listen to me, you know who it's an FU to.
I invested in rain.
Red spray and assisted in the extermination of my kind.
Well, you can reproduce after being in Churchy's van. I don't know.
Does she really have a roach? Was there a roach?
I don't know.
So where's she at? Is there any updates with her?
She's still in Mississippi.
In her car.
Did somebody actually see a roach? Is that what that came from, or did people just assume she had roaches?
I don't know. I guess people are assuming. I've never seen a roach.
Okay.
But she's still in Mississippi. Somebody on Team King got a room tonight.
Like, I predicted that a couple of weeks ago. I think I was talking about it last night, saying I hope she doesn't end up like something happening to her or get stuck, and it fucking happened. Don't trust anyone on Periscope if you're in dire straits. No way.
Where are people now with their feelings about Churchy versus Chi-Chi after Chi-Chi showed the ring video?
I haven't seen it, so I have no idea.
Video of like the girl climbing out of the TV with the long dark hair.
No.
But what is the consensus?
A lot of people were upset by the ring video because Churchy made it sound like they had this big old knockdown drag out, and she literally threw her stuff out the door, you know. But the ring video, the ring video shows her helping Churchy take stuff out to the van.
Right. Did you listen to her whole scope?
No, I didn't listen to the whole thing.
But you listened to so when I listened to it, I listened to almost the whole thing. I heard emotion in her voice. She sounded dejected. She sounded used. She sounded kind of like tricked. She sounded like a sad person that had some good times with this woman, and this woman did her wrong, you know? That's what I heard in her voice, and I felt bad for her.
She was portraying it like she was going to be the one to save Churchy, unlike the rest of us who have tried. And haha, bitches. And then all that happened, and now she's sad.
Yeah, but what Churchy did to her afterwards, I thought was really shitty. I mean, well, obviously. I mean, that was really shitty, too. And then I also didn't like, I get, people get mad and then they retaliate. So Churchy told a bunch of lies, and they were serious lies, obviously that she assaulted her and stuff like that, stole her wallet. That's really shitty to say about somebody who just did all those nice things for you. But then it bothered me that Chi-Chi turned around and said she shit in the bed and blah, 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 whatever it was.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
I thought that was shitty
pooped
too,
the bed, never took a shower.
But I guess I can understand her saying those things after what Churchy said about her.
Yeah.
Right.
So has the wallet been found?
She probably had it this whole time, but was saying that she didn't have it, so that way we could donate to her PayPal.
Yeah, right. I think that was. That was a scheme to get money.
But it only works so far as to get her a hotel. I don't even know if she's eaten today besides candy canes and peanut butter.
Last I heard, she was on the side of the road out of gas.
Yeah, that was earlier when it was still light out. Yeah.
Last I seen of her, she looked half dead, talking. Like she just sounded so defeated.
I was watching one scope from the lobby, and she was falling asleep.
Yeah, she was acting like she'd been up all night.
I think that's the one I was watching. She sounded so defeated, and then when she started calling her a cunt, I was laughing so hard.
And then she started calling her by her first name. She had a full-on steak dinner at her hotel. What? Is she at the hotel? Is she at a hotel with a restaurant? Is she at a full-service Holiday Inn or what? Damn.
She's in a motel.
Had a steak dinner. Damn. They must have one of those old-timey restaurants attached to it. Oh, she DoorDashed it. She DoorDashed a steak.
I have never used that before.
See, she knows how to do all that stuff. But for other things, she's like so helpless. It doesn't make sense.
Well, and the thing is that, Chi-Chi, if she's been on the app and she knew of Churchy, then she knew of her reputation. So, I mean, I do think it's great that she tried to help her. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure her expectations were low. But
she didn't have to come out to us, the audience who knows what church is about, acting like we didn't know any better, and she didn't care what we thought. She was going to be.
I think there was motives behind it. I don't think there was a good intention
Well,
what she
I
wanted to
said
do
it
or achieve.
before. It was just like Tamara and Sarah. I think it was for attention, for views, for all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I do think she wanted to do something nice. I think it was very much like Tamara, minus the Modelo beers and staying up all night. But she thought that she could help Churchy, just like other people thought they could help Sarah. And everybody knew it was going to be a disaster. And everybody knew this time it was going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
But for some reason, people on here are like, oh no, I'm going to be that special person. I'm going to, have that effect on this person, even though everybody and their mother has tried to help this person. I'm going to be that.
So she's right.
I'm
She wanted to
special.
prove people wrong, thinking that her insight was better. We had better insight. She had better insight to Churchy than any of us did because she actually met her. So just meeting her made her think she had a better insight to her. Yes, we know about her complaining about the tacky curtains.
Tamara, I think, took her in to help the bird. Is that right? Wasn't it the bird?
At first, it was about the animal. Yeah.
Yeah. But that ended up, working in her favor. She got a lot of attention. She got a lot of views, a lot more followers. She got lots of donations,
Mm-hmm.
So it was just weird how alike those scenarios were.
It's weird how this whole scenario played out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if you truly want to help someone, you just do it silently and get it done, and don't self-report like a news reporter every single thing that's happening.
Exactly it. Like, if I were, and I would never take church again, not in a million years, but let's say I was a fool and I thought, you know what, I think I can touch this person's life and help them. The first thing I would do is say, okay, you can stay with me for a week. You are not allowed to Periscope.
Yeah.
You want to Periscope? You go do it when you're out in your van. Don't Periscope in my house. We're not Periscoping together.
Yeah.
Like, none of that shit. That shit should have been off limits, It should have been like, no, that's not going to happen. But
because you're getting, you're getting 1,000 different comments from the
but
same people.
Can't resist showing, bragging about the good deeds that they do.
The things that they do, it's weird.
Yeah, like when Yeti wanted to help Sushi, fucking go help her. Don't scope the whole thing. Like, help Churchy and don't. But see, Chi-Chi wasn't scoping it. It was Churchy.
Right. I know, it'd be like going live, right, helping one of your friends in real life and going, oh, I'm about to go to my friend's house and give them $1,000 and I'm going to go take them shopping and scope it all like to one of your real life mates.
That's so grandiose and
who
gross.
does that?
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah,
you just get on with it and do it and complete it, and then hopefully they can build their life better or something.
Yep.
And that's what Chi-Chi was doing in her own way, talking about she had this attitude that she was the great savior of Churchy, and we all sucked at it before her. She was going to be the one,
everybody
darling.
warned her, but she didn't listen,
That's why I said, when this goes south, and it will, I'm going to laugh. And I did laugh.
Well, and
hard.
Also, I can't help but think that she, I could be wrong, but I feel like she overreacted with the thing with Sherry saying she knew where she was, because she wanted an excuse to get rid of to get Churchy out of there. I think she could see writing on the wall that Churchy was going to squat and probably wasn't going to hurry to leave.
Yeah, because she wasn't in a hurry to leave.
That's right.
She would get up at noon every day.
Opportunity to get her out of there. She could pretend she was really pissed and kick Churchy out, and that was the end of it.
Yeah. But that was her reaction was so funny.
Which is extremely immature. You would just have a discussion and sit down and say, this isn't working.
But she was all,
you got 24 hours or 48 hours.
Yeah, but that would never work with Churchy. That doesn't work with her. She show signs of oppositional defiant disorder.
You can't have a conversation with her. She's got an excuse for everything.
Yep. There's
she has
a lot
an
of people
excuse
like
for
that
everything.
Yep.
I do have a soft spot for her, though. I've always said that. I feel for her. I mean, she's got balls to get in that fucking fucked up van and travel wherever she's going. And like, if you look at it and not pick apart everything that she's done and just look at the whole situation, it's a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, but you know what? If you compare the bad part of it, her getting kicked out and having to spend a night in her van, and you look at the positives, she got her van fixed.
Yeah,
but she
that's
didn't
true.
have to pay for it. She got a few nights free at this woman's house. This woman showed her around, took her sightseeing. I mean, that was like, that part of it was charming, really, to see her like
Right.
walking around, enjoying herself. And, I think that part of it was really cool. And they had each other's company for a few days, and that was lovely.
Yeah, that's
So I
nice.
think there's definitely been more positive than negative.
Yeah, well,
It's
if you
just the
take
way
all
that
the
it
drama
ended.
out of it and just think about the person and what they're doing, that's the way I feel about it. Like, I don't
Yeah.
look at it from anyone's perspective of, or 90% of the drama could be just made up, like as it always happens. It's embellished. But if you just look at the situation from just a humane perspective, it's pretty shit.
Remember that friend's name that was on Scope too. And she was scoping as she walked into the hotel in her red bikini and her sunglasses and her fuck me pumps and all that. And I thought, oh, Jesus Christ. Because I didn't really want anybody to see me. I was, I had a bathing suit on. Like, I didn't want people to see me in a fucking bathing suit. I didn't expect
Oh
her to
my
be coming in,
God.
scoping it. And then we sat down and we started talking. And I just reached over and I was like, you know what? Turn that shit off. Like, if you said you wanted to meet me, you made this big deal about meeting me, and you're going to scope it the whole time. Like, just turn the fucking thing off and let's enjoy each other's company. And I reached
Exactly.
over and shut Scope off. And we sat there and talked and stuff like that. And she was very sweet, But yeah, it's just like when I see people do meetups and stuff and they're scoping the whole time,
The whole
it's
thing.
it's weird to me.
But, over the last 3-4 years being on here, this app can actually make you lose a lot of compassion for people.
And that's what happened
unless
to
you
me.
check in with yourself and go, hang on, this, it is real, but it's also not real because we don't know the people specifically in person, but we get to know a lot of insight. But the app can make a lot of people lose compassion that we should always have for people.
Right, it's made me
regardless
really
of whether
jaded.
you've done right or wrong or been bad or naughty. The real focus is like our basic principles of life, and that's to really care for one another. I mean, everyone knows I've been a cunt and stuff, but the people that know me outside the app know I'm very compassionent and would help anyone.
Yeah.
That
You're
needs
a little
it.
bit too generous, to be honest.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, and I'm comfortable with what I've done.
No, I mean, I think
but
it's
going
fine that
forward,
you help people. I just don't like it when people use you.
Yeah.
I don't want to see people.
Yeah, I've learned.
You. Like I get uncomfortable when you talk about your money and how much you've given, because there are people on this app that will hear that and then dollar signs will show up in their eyeballs.
Yep.
And they'll, that, and that's just, and I'm not even, super close with you, but whenever I hear you talking about that, I worry to myself, how many people are going to be like, hey, I need my rent paid, and you have a real hard time saying no.
Yeah.
So stop talking about all your donations.
The messages have come through like that, but I've just left it. I just don't even respond.
That's good that you just leave
the ones that come through, you don't even know who they are. Like, I've never seen them in my life.
That's what I mean. That's what's going to happen. That's what happens when they think you have money. Then, all the people, and some of them you'll know that have been hurting on the app that, are like low key hinting that they need help. They're the ones that are going to be like, oh, look, he gives his money out, and you have a hard time saying no,
Yeah. I can always tell when somebody wants to get in your DMs that's why they want to get in your DMs, because they're so insistent about what's your Twitter, or do you have any other way to contact you? And it's like, oh God.
Yeah, you can see it. I mean, I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but see, and that's what I worry about. I worry if you've been drinking and somebody hits you up in the DMs. Oh, that's my biggest fear. Oh God, what is that noise?
Oh, sorry,
birds.
It's birds. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the country.
Was that a rooster?
No, it was a magpie.
A what?
Oh, okay.
A magpie.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, they're black and white. They actually attack you if they've got a nest. So you got to watch your head, otherwise they will attack you.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
they're
just
very
got a
territorial.
visual thinking, I wonder if there's magpies where Stephen Del Vecchio lives, because that would be the
Shut
up.
Oh my
As a
God.
kid, I used to deliberately go through. There used to be this little park where they would all have their babies. I'd deliberately go through, like, with my little bike, and they would be all coming and swooping me, like trying to swoop my head. But as soon as you turn around, they will like veer off. But one time it got me and split the back of my head open. I've still got the scar to this day.
A bird nest
A
made in
bird made a
It
Stephen's
used to be so much
backyard.
fun. Like, I would jump off my bike, do army rolls, and, you know, run around, and there'd be like 3 coming at me, and you can see them getting ready to swoop. It was so much fun. But there was a kid a few years ago, actually, because it can be very dangerous. He actually got poked in the eye by the beak and lost his eye.
Oh my God.
As the bird swooped and got him straight in the eye.
Oh my God.
Heckle and Jekyll were magpies.
Were they?
Oh, okay. So they do they kind of hunch over? Or am I thinking of buzzards? I don't know. I gotta
The
go to bed.
magpies?
What time is it? Oh Jesus, it's 1:45.
Late for you.
Yeah, but I took a nap. See, I came home from work early because I've been fighting something this whole week. It's weird. So I came home from work early and I fell asleep. And I slept for an hour and a half. That's why I'm wide awake right now.
You didn't have any orders to work on?
No, but I had planned on decorating the hot cocoa bombs. I went out and bought, like, you know, the little melts and confettis and stuff, and
Uh-huh.
I was going to package them, but I ended up taking like an hour and a half nap, and then I just didn't feel motivated, so
Gotcha.
I have the weekend.
That's good.
All right, I'm gonna hop off this beam. I'm
All right.
squatting and I'm boring anyway, so.
Yeah, I've got nothing else to
People
really
are
say.
sleeping anyway. I'm looking at my bubbles and some of them are sleeping.
I think everyone's asleep. Or getting
Let's
asleep.
see. Vintage is sleeping. Boom's asleep.
What is the time over there?
For me, it's 12:45.
Oh, yeah.
Please don't end. I don't want to watch Mikey Punk. Well, you don't have to watch her. Who's making you watch her? You people don't know self-control. You think you have to go
Maybe
through all the
that's
scopes.
maybe that's the only person that's live.
I can't go to sleep, says Churchy's Roach. It's
The
7
time
where
here.
Nina UK is.
It's 6 p.m. here.
10:46 where La Bella is. You people. You people never let me go to sleep. I could listen to him talk all night. Very soothing. Who, me or Paraphobic? Because it's not me.
You have to watch, if anyone, I've been promoting it. If anyone hasn't seen the Netflix series You, watch it. It's fucking amazing. I just entered the 2nd season, so I know all about it now.
And Americans,
it's such a trip.
Americans, Picard started last night, but it only comes out weekly, so you have to like wait a whole week for the next one.
What's it called?
Picard, that new Star Trek series with Captain Picard.
Oh, boring.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that sort of stuff.
You suck.
Yeah, but the storyline, Nina, is really, I don't know, like, you can compare it a lot to Periscope. But the storyline is so thought out. But yeah, it is a bit gory. But not too much. But
exactly,
it's a great series.
Yes, it's just called You.
Mm-hmm. And I would let that guy stalk me too, you know.
Oh my god. And
He can
apparently
stalk me.
I need to watch what's that one Amazon show? Fuck, I can't remember the name of it. Shit. Never mind.
There's a documentary called Brain Teasers. And you play the games as they do along on Netflix. It's amazing how it's really cool. It fucks with your mind though, because you know it's tricking your mind and you've got to work these things out and you've got to do some physical things as well. It's really interesting how the mind will just trick you. It's really fun to watch. It's interactive, I guess.
Mark only watches things with hot people in it, so.
Well, what's the guy's name? Penn Badgley? Badgley or
Penn
Bagley?
Badgley, yeah.
Yeah. He's the main actor.
Oh, in that case, I do need to watch it then.
I'm going to get Neil to read aerobics for me to go to sleep.
You should read books for people to go to sleep.
I do read. I read all the time. I love reading.
See, Mock only likes watching hot guys. But yet she won't watch porn.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
My first boyfriend was Aussie, actually. Really?
There's a lot of Aussies in the UK.
I guess. I've never met one here. Only if they're in town on business or something.
Oh, you slut.
Shut up. Hey, they stay in nice hotels. I couldn't help myself.
Oh, it's from Perth.
He came here to stay. Was a rugby player. Ooh, hot. I watched this great porn of a beetle coming on a pair of sluts. So hot. You're gross. Gross. I love how you can adapt to your new character. Because before you were super stupid Ricky, and you pretended you were Ricky, and now you're a roach. I met one here in Florida that was impressed. I knew his accent. Cece is back. Have you ever heard of Cece Simple? She's back. She's back. You guys, it's going to be so fun watching her beam horror.
No, she's not nice.
No, she's a bitch. She's a cunt. Cece's back in town. Hey, fool. Yes, she's an old lady.
Yeah, I think she's 83.
No, she's not. But I know what you mean. Oh, is that which one? Is that you, Sprinks?
Yeah, you is on Netflix. Watch it.
Yes,
seriously, watch it. You'll love it.
Sprinks, is that you, Sprinks? Poor Sprinks keeps losing accounts. Pobrecita. The older ladies do bring the heat.
Yeah, it's geriatric Periscope.
Yes.
Hi, it's
You got a new account? Let me follow
Yeah, I
it.
don't think I've scoped from it yet. I'm just gonna lay low for a minute.
It should be geriatric Periscope at the moment.
You guys are. Hey, Paraphobic, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm going to the snow tomorrow because I'm allowed in airports, unlike some people. You know Keen's not allowed in airports, right?
He's not?
No. That's why he drives
For
everywhere.
what?
I don't know. Probably like
But
gun
you're right,
stuff
he's
or
never
something.
flown in an airplane in all this time.
I've never
known
seen
him.
flying no airplane.
He's never boarded an airplane.
He talks about how he's so fancy he vacations all the time, but yeah, he's driving to Florida, and that is like as ghetto as it gets.
He drives everywhere.
So he's technically not allowed to leave a state, and then he's driving to another state instead.
Oh, I don't know if it works like that.
Otherwise-
I've never been in any trouble with the law, so I don't really get how that works. I've learned a lot about like degenerates since getting on this app. That's for sure. You know what I mean? Like Tiffany, there's a lot of them.
Yeah,
what are
there's lots
What are we talking about tonight?
Just the return of Cece, which is my title, was the first thing we talked about.
So I got 2 texts saying Cece's back. What does that mean? Like she's banging on people's doors, or like what
Okay,
happened?
this is what happened.
It's
So,
me, Gigi, from Periscope.
so Dr. Bud was scoping, right? And messy ass Tigger decided to show Dr. Bud some old DMs between Paraphobic and Tigger but they have to do with Cece, right? So he's showing them being a messy asshole, right? And Cece, who proved that she's been watching us this whole time, immediately gets in the beam and is like, blah, blah, blah. Why are you showing this shit? Blah, blah, blah. And she goes on and on and on and on and on and on for like an hour and a half.
So she's been around.
Yep. She knows everything that's been going on. But we've been talking about this for a couple weeks.
Tigger involved herself, did she?
Yep. Tigger got her messy ass involved in it.
I'm not surprised by this because she came back, remember, as that like rubber duck when I left Brian's room and things like really went downhill there, and like all of a sudden Cece was calling in every night. But then she went away again.
Serving up DMs from 2018 thinking it's gonna be real tea.
I love that for her.
And so now she's back. And she and Dr. Bub are flirting in his scope.
She. I don't know why I want to do her voice the way I do Vanessa's. It's me, Cece.
It was nothing short of gross. But he said like, he only showed those DMs because he wanted to get at Neil. That's why he did that.
Why do people always want to get at you, Neil?
Because I'm a cunt.
Are you? I find you quite delightful.
You can be.
Really, I guess that's how people feel about me too, and I don't get it. I feel like I'm delightful also. So
I get it. I'm just kidding.
As I've always said, I've got my little group of friends like off the app that I speak to every day. They know who I really am, so I just don't really care about too much of other people. You know, I don't even care.
Of course,
hello,
you shouldn't. Hey, wait, Wheels, do you secretly hate me? Is this like a Brandon Box situation? Do you dislike me? Do you only tolerate me?
No, I don't hate you.
Do you like me?
I like you.
Okay. Not hating me. Do you guys like me, yes or no?
I like you, yes.
Okay. I'm just wondering, we're not going to start fighting. I'm just wondering if this is like a Brandon Vox situation where you're like, I actually hated you this whole time and I just tolerate you.
No, it's not like that. I would tell people.
Which I really deeply respect.
I tell people from Front Street, I hate you.
Oh, okay, good. I just want to know. I was like, wait, because I like calling in. I like it here. I like y'all.
Right.
Am I like
yes Sushi.
Or no? All right, I got to go back to packing. I'm going to the snow.
Bye.
Going to the snow.
Have fun.
I'm going to the snow. I'm not telling people where, but I'll tell you guys afterwards. But yeah, I'm going to the snow tomorrow.
Have they got slopes and stuff?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get on them, but yes.
Yeah. Oh, you should try it. It's lots of fun. Just
I've skied many times. I'm not interested.
Get on the kiddie slope.
I'm old now.
I thought she was going to the ski slopes like Dr. Bud does.
You know, I'm going to a ski. I'm going to a resort, but I'm not going to go skiing.
No.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna like lay in bed.
They're beautiful like that.
She's gonna hang out in her cabin in her room.
I'm gonna like sit by the fire and like order
ski resort in South Korea, and it's just beautiful. Like it's magical looking at the snow
in
and
South
the
Korea.
fires.
I want to go there so bad. Oh, that's skincare capital of the world. I really want to go. I really want to go to South Korea.
I did go down the ski slopes, and I'll never do it again. And because I'm a mess, like on a bike or any activities outdoors, I'm. Just
then you should really be careful. Yeah.
That's I rolled. I only skied for probably 2 seconds, and then I rolled all the way down.
I grew up skiing. I grew up in Northern California, so I'm only a couple hours away from the Sierras. So I grew up skiing and stuff, but I haven't. My body does not want me thrashing around like that anymore.
Yeah.
It's like, no, thank you. You're 40, ma'am.
It's actually that firm, you know? Like, it's actually really hard. Like, you think it's nice, and like when you first touch snow, like thinking, before you touch snow, you think it's beautiful, and you touch it, and it's rock hard.
Yeah, no, you can absolutely. My
Did you guys see the video
from snow
not long ago where the the conveyor things that carry you up and down the slopes.
Yeah.
It went out of control, and I think it was on Brandy's Twitter, everyone was smashing off. It was flying around. People had to jump off.
Oh my God.
Before it got down,
scary.
otherwise they would slam. Yeah,
ski
everyone was
lift.
jumping off.
Ski lift.
Before, yeah.
Oh my God. Well, you have to
it went out
they're
of control.
already intense. You already have to jump off them. Like, that's the deal. It's already like, even going slow, you still have to like jump off, and it always gives me anxiety. Like, oh shit, okay, gotta get ready. Okay, here we go.
The thing was flying, and I'm talking like people were getting hurt, injured, and they were having to jump off like mid-air because it was flying that fast, and you could just see them falling and dumping into the snow. It was crazy. It's on I'm pretty sure it's on Brandy's Twitter from memory. It was a couple of weeks ago I saw
Well,
it.
if you see any of that from the comfort next to the fire springs, please
Yeah,
record
from
it
your
and send it to
cabin.
us.
Yeah, I
Scope
will for
it.
sure. Wait, hey, you UK people, are you guys up early or are you up late?
Early.
No,
Early,
it'd be
okay,
about
so
8
7.
a.m. over there.
I'm always up. I'm a vampire.
Well, you're in America, right, Sushi?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was talking to Nina and Paraphobic. Aren't you in Britain, Paraphobic, or is that just your accent?
No, I'm in Australia. It's 6 p.m. here.
Oh, you're Australian. Stupid
Yep.
American. Sorry.
That's all right.
You ignorant American.
Yeah, no, you don't have a very twangy Australian accent, actually. You have like a more proper. Are you like from a city?
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah,
sound like
but I
Vanessa.
can do slang if I want to, yeah.
He's not from the Outback.
Yeah,
no.
you don't
He's
sound
not
like you're like
Bergen
from like Outback wrestling alligators or anything.
Yeah, what's going on, mate? What are you up to? Cunt?
Yeah, yeah,
What are you
that's-
doing, cunt?
Exactly.
Yeah. You want to
Yeah.
fucking grab some beers and we'll fucking go down the beach and we'll fucking sink some beers, bro?
Yeah, see,
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah.
She knows what I mean, Nina. It's 6 a.m. in Australia.
6
No,
p.m.
6 p.m.
6
On a
p.m.
Friday.
Oh, okay, because it is.
Friday.
But they're ahead.
So we're about
It's 7
20
a.m. in
hours
Britain
ahead or
right now,
something.
right? It's 7 a.m. in the
Yes,
UK.
on Friday, and it's still Saturday
Okay.
for some people in the United States.
Wow. No,
Or
wait.
Thursday.
It's Thursday, y'all. We're not even on
So
Friday yet.
I'm in the future in comparison to America.
You're way in the. That's how I felt when I was in Spain. I was 17 hours ahead, and I was like way the fuck in the future. And I didn't really. It didn't affect me until New Year's, and I was tripping, being like, "Y'all, I've been in 2020 for like 9 hours. Like, you're
That is
still not
trippy.
here." That was weird. All right, I'm gonna jump down. I just wanted to
Have
say
a good
hi.
trip.
Thank you.
Yeah, have fun.
Maybe I'll scope some snow. Snow, y'all. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Bye.
So what else before I wrap this up? Because I need to wrap this up and get some rest.
You sound better today.
I do, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
But I need to wrap this up and take my medicine and get some more rest. So what's up, Sushi?
Nothing. I was just seeing what was up.
All right. Well, she's back, y'all.
Well, she's about to get her fucking ass handed to her.
Yeah, if they're gonna play the old DM game, then we might as well play it. You know.
Right.
Oh, I'm not. I'm keeping out of it. I cannot be bothered.
Well, then goodbye.
Unless my mindset changes.
Dun dun dun.
Well, I think if you heard Dr. Bud taking shots at you, you might not be your mindset.
He took a
like,
lot of
he's
shots.
a fucker.
I
Why
haven't seen any of it.
That's 2 years old, you know?
Why do none of the older ladies not just knit and drink tea for fuck's sake? Because they're old ladies and they think they're on a young people's app and they gotta act extra. If you notice, all the old people, men and women, act like they're young because they think they're commingling with younger people younger than themselves.
I know everyone waking up seeing me at 6 a.m. It's like 10 o'clock here and they think I'm drunk at 6 a.m. or 8 a.m. or 10 a.m.
Yes, I believe that she was Cuckoo Bird before Jeff.
Oh,
there was a troll called Cuckoo Bird.
I've seen that. It was a different
Dust
name
Bunny?
before that Dust Bunny troll. It had like X's by it or lines at one time. But yeah, I've seen that. I noticed it a long time ago, months ago.
And when I called out Cuckoo Bird,
Nina, remember you were in my scope a little while ago and we were just reminiscing about the past? That was that CC that I was telling you about from a long time ago, where we spent 8 months or 10 months fighting every single day. Every single day.
Now you know who we're talking about, Nina.
And she still wants to just...
Yes.
She still wants to talk about it. Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe it's beneficial I don't watch the scopes because I really don't want to get involved.
Yeah, because
hey, it could be fun.
It could.
Oh no, it's definitely fun.
Yeah. Do what you want, but I mean, it's
just
out there, you know.
I think it's hilarious because, you know, she's using Dr. Bud to put this message out there. Who will just say anything that you tell them and believe it's the truth.
Remember 1,000 times she said that she would never discuss it again because it was under the FBI investigation.
Right.
Which this just proves
and it was
that
coming
it's
to
not.
Australia,
Yeah.
to the Victoria Police, and it was being
Interpol
actioned.
got
She wasn't allowed to
involved.
talk about it or talk about me. And look, here we go. 2 years, a year and a half later, she's bringing up stuff that happened 2 years ago.
Still wants to talk about it, yeah.
And then Dr. Bud is using his ego skills to think that it's going to change people's
He's got
mindsets.
something on
Mates that
you.
I have
But
ain't
yet he
going to
wants to
change.
pretend like he's so fucking smart, but yet instead of going and asking around about this whole situation that he knows nothing about, he just puts it out there as if he's got this big fucking news about Neo.
Right.
Meanwhile,
Because there's
something that's
And
been
she did,
discussed ad
and
nauseum.
it's probably made out that I've done everything to her.
Right.
When in fact
That's
she
how she puts
participated
it.
just
Yeah.
as much as me, but she couldn't handle it. She had the breakdown. I didn't. And, I crushed her heart. Sushi crushed her ego. And she went into a mental institution for a year and now has come back.
Basically. But like
there's
Sushi
no,
was
like,
saying,
Tigger
Dr.
was
Bud.
just as
And Tigger, if you want to go back in history, I still want my $200 back that helped clean your mum's fucking rubbish dump.
yeah.
So think about that, Tigger, before you start sending information
Before you
off.
send
How about
off
you pay your debts,
DMs and get
you old
messy.
bitch. I fucking cleaned your mum's dump of a house for you.
That's true.
You
And you
paid for
had
the
the
cleaning
audacity,
person?
when I said, give me my money back or can you repay me, you had the audacity to say, well, do you think I'll
He's a
send it or
manly
something
looking
to that
bitch.
effect?
Tigger
So
is
she's
a
not,
woman.
Here's what pisses me off about
she's not all,
Tigger is this summer with the Tina teeth thing. When Tina came to me wanting to do dirty, wanting to give me dirty shit, so I could go with Tigger for all the fucking shit she did, I said no. And I went to Tigger and I told her about it because it was wrong. But then she's going to come at us like this after, like, I thought like bygones were bygones.
Right.
Like, stop trying to make me a fucking piece of shit when I'm not.
And she's been in my scopes. Like, why not just leave it alone? Cece's capable enough of doing what she needs to do. She's, been on the app since day one. She knows what it's about. Why does Tigger need to get involved and start again when it's been quite cordial? Like, she's been in my scope, she's been in your scopes.
Right.
Because neither one of them can let us go, Neil. They're so
They really
butthurt.
can't.
They can't let us go.
It's crazy.
Sometimes people just want to beat people at like a game. It's almost like a chess match on here.
Yeah.
And you're not going to beat me, Tigger, or Cece ever. Okay?
Because no one cares about her and she needs the attention. Basically.
When people
she'll
want
always
you
lose.
to be what they see you as in their mind, like something bad, they will go at great lengths to try to prove that you are everything that they believe you to be.
And I really don't want to go back to all my, animations and my thoughts and my characters of, eating people and those sorts of things.
All
I
those
don't really
things
want to
that
go
you
back to
said,
doing
yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, you'll always be that character. It'll never go
To
away.
some people, you're just going to be that person.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, whenever you step back from it and you really look at it logically, it's fucking hilarious because they've all made complete mistakes.
It cracks me up in hindsight. You're like, I want to eat your face.
When the emotion
or
of
I'm
that
going to tear your
moment is
skin
involved,
off and cook it, or I'm going to steam
I'm
it.
going to skin you and wear it like
put it
a
in the
suit.
microwave.
right? And so, like think of like today. What a few days ago, Glock was up in Don Lod's beam screaming, "Those two harassed CC Simples for fucking months, over a year." And then what happens today? CC calls in, and who's screaming about her? Glock.
Glock is like, leave everybody alone.
I think my
away.
first cannibalism thought was when I said to Cece I was going to tear off her nipples and eat her areolas for lunch.
God. Oh my God.
I think that was my first comment I ever made to her, and she went live with my recording because everyone would have seen it. Like, I went live and said everything on scope. Nothing was hidden.
And it was all for like that you're having a verbal argument, and
it was just the responses that I wanted.
The most shocking thing that I can to stop you in your tracks, and that's what would happen.
She should have taken it as a compliment. No one has ate CC in years.
Where she would be arguing with me, and I would come up with something like, like she would just be listening to my scopes, and I'd be like, well, hey guys, you know that I talked to Cece's son today? And he told me this and that, and I would just sound very convincing, even though I was lying my ass off. It would set her off because, like, so bad. But I would tell her, like, in other scopes, like, Cece, I say this shit just to piss you off because I know you're listening.
And remember when she went live saying that I called her like 500 times, but she actually dodged up the phone record?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was in different print. She put it onto a spreadsheet and put my number in there, but didn't realize that it should have had the international area code.
I know, and it was like one number too long. Like it was like all fucked
It was
up.
too long to be your phone number.
Come on, if you're gonna do that, at least make sure it's clean and tidy and the font is correct, or put it into a PDF.
Whenever your incoming calls are on your bill, it'll say incoming, and the outgoing show like where you're sending them to. Well, she was saying that these were incoming calls, though we could see ones on her thing she had that said incoming, and then it would say like Australia, 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 which meant they were outgoing calls that she was trying to make seem like they were incoming. It was ridiculous.
Oh God!
And the font is all different, and
I can't even believe I took time off work and was invested in that. But I've learned my lessons. We'll see.
She tried every fucking angle she could.
Oh yeah, the Bible stealing.
The Bible stealing that Thoughty apparently did, but didn't do.
Right.
You know.
And she said that Thoughty made that story up, but Thoughty did not make that
Hydrosyphilis.
story up. She said that. She brought up that. She said there are Twitters out there of my dead daughter Heather. Meanwhile,
but it's not my daughter, she said.
Over and over and over again. Show us where these are. Show us these
Hello,
Twitters.
Shells.
Never has shown one. But yet we'll continue to say they exist. To me, I'm sorry, lady. Your children should lock you up. And then she comes on and one of her dogs died, Neil. Kitty. Kitty kicked the bucket.
Oh, did Kitty die?
Yes, Kitty had a heart attack just like Jim. I'm sorry. But he did.
Oh, God.
And so now she has something called CPTSD because of Kitty's death. And then came on here and was blaming Stormy that Stormy shouldn't have scoped the euthanasia of her dog when she took her dog to the vet to put it down, because that triggered Cece because of the death of Kitty.
Well, she's
trying to tell us what we.
That's what
we were saying.
I won't watch anything like that. I would disagree and not do that, but I wouldn't watch it.
Right.
I would just.
But you know not to watch it, right?
But yet there she is, not on the app, knowing that occurred. She wasn't on the app when that happened. But yet she knows it happened, and she saw it, and it
we all have the right
to PTSD.
We all have the right to do whatever we want on our own scope. If you don't fucking like it, say your comments or just leave.
Right.
Exactly. That's what makes me mad about it.
I personally could not watch it.
Right.
And I left, but I wasn't going to come on and
chastise her for it.
For her process. That's her process.
Yeah.
She wanted to deal with it, and that's very personal.
So she just proved that she's...
It's like how I kept my dog in the freezer for a year. That was my grieving process and what I chose.
Right. Exactly.
For a year.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's the weirdest thing to do, but grief is so personal.
Right.
For every individual and how you cope with it.
That's what people do, Nina.
And that was my coping mechanism, was never in the freezer so I could visit her once a week.
It's like she could never
get
her head around the fact that, I mean, it would be Neil and I, him scoping, me chatting, and that's it in a room way back in the day.
Is anyone there?
We're here.
And I would just type things knowing that she was watching.
Oh, he died.
Oh. Well, we'll put you in the freezer and I'll keep you.
Well, I'm going to have to wrap this up anyway. I was going to talk to everyone because we know she's back, y'all, so we've got to get our bearings. Dig our heels in and get ready
open some
for the return of
Cece, you can thank your little friend Tigger, okay? Your little friend Tigger out there who had to come deal in fucking old DMs that everybody already knew what the
Anastasia, she's back.
That stupid bitch.
You just died, Neil.
Like she just. Ugh.
She's back, Anastasia. Get ready. Because Tigger busted out old DMs and gave them to Dr. Bud. And they triggered Cece to come back. Tigger's messy ass.
Oh my God. Like, I remember even with, Anastasia, at one time Cece put out this, and I could probably pull it up, this DM wherever, because Cece was crying about this poem that was written about her that said she was scoping while he was croaking or some shit.
Oh God.
And so as a friend, I was just consoling her in there and trying to make it well, it wasn't well written or well read or something like that, just to make my friend feel better. But then whenever we have a fallout, she puts it out there as if like I was saying something malicious and mean.
Oh,
when all I was
God.
doing was being like a supportive friend. Any friend would just, if you've ever had a deal with Cece, you would want to squash it and make her feel better as fast as you could.
Right, as fast as you can.
Right.
Are you back, Neil? Because I'm leaving anyway. Because I've got to go to sleep.
You sound a lot
I need
better,
more
though.
rest.
I hope you're
But I
feeling
do
better.
sound better, don't I?
Mhm.
I sounded awful yesterday.
Yeah, you're going
You
back to
did.
feminism.
Shut up. Don't talk about me like that.
Your voice was masculine yesterday, and now it's fem again.
I was enjoying being masculine for one day. No, you want Cece to fuck you blind. Like she said, she hopes somebody fuck you blind someday.
I hope somebody fucks you blind someday.
Then she
Go
told
back in your
Sushi
shed
to
and
hang
next time do it
herself.
properly.
What did she call me? Magoo?
She told you to hang yourself, didn't she?
Oh,
Yeah,
she
to
told me
say
to
well,
hang
next time you
myself.
try and do it again,
Do it right
properly.
or something like that.
And Sushi, I got the rest of my
And
life
Neil,
to
I
deal
hope you
with
get
you.
bitten by an Australian spider.
Yeah.
And then she told
Well, I
Sushi
did.
another
I got
time
bitten by something.
to choke on a piece of toast.
She did.
She's such a sweet old lady,
Pictures
y'all.
like I eat bread. Come on, bitch. I hope
She's such a sweet old lady.
I know. Like if all you have
You have
like,
them blocked, Anastasia? That's no fun. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get going. I love y'all. Y'all are good friends to me.
Bye.
Good pals, everyone. Thank you all. Everybody be good.
Okie dokie. See ya.
Everybody be nice or try. Bye. I have to go. I need sleep, Anastasia. Rude. You scope, Anastasia. Read to us. Anastasia. Read us a book. Okay, bye.